Bravo, Ori, bravo.
Now they can hear us. Hello, welcome. How are
Hi,
we?
everybody.
I'm taking a second to finish something. Not to the fullest, but
Oh.
enough. Ooh.
Just enough,
Just enough to be able to post it. I'm blocking myself. There we go. Hello, Canadian Lucifer and Mason.
Why would you do that to yourself, Ori? Hello, Canadian
Yes,
Lucifer.
it's
Hello,
almost
Mason.
done to the point that I am willing to post
Ori,
it.
I will be sharing my screen tonight.
Okay.
So everyone can see the lovely boys.
Just need to add some color there. Move that.
Okay. I got that going. Nice
Add
noise.
The little shine. We are not rendering today. I'm holding myself back.
If you don't have to, don't force yourself.
No. I mean,
It is
would look
simply
nicer if I
Tuesday.
did. Okay, I'm doing it because I can't stop myself. It just looks better. It just looks so much better. Even if it's quick and messy, it just looks better. So I'm sorry, guys. You'll get slightly far away from the mic, Ori, with well, we can get Mars's view up in here.
We can. At least give the people something to look at.
Ninja. Create a room.
See, I gotta pull up Twitch on my phone so I could still see chat. I don't have that double screen light like Ori and do.
Yes.
Perhaps
well, he was having a problem for a second.
Oh?
Yeah, he was having an issue with his one monitor for a little bit there.
Oh no!
Okay, this is all a pain in the ass. There it is. There it is. Look, you can see Mars now.
I see flickerings. I see flickerings. There it is.
You're there.
All right, Avrit, you bitch.
Yeah.
Let's get you finished.
Yes, I have to.
Hello, Federico.
Finish my thing too.
Hello, Mason.
Hello, Federico. I said hi to
I think
Mason.
I did my greetings. Did I forget my
greetings? I said
hi
to Canadians and everything.
Maybe I didn't do my greetings. I don't know, guys.
Well,
today was a little bit of a day.
There is a fairly high chance
I got the brain fart happening.
That we do it after we beat investigations. That is my goal. That is my hope. Because the big thing is I wanted to play it with Dylan. And it doesn't cut into the bet until we start Apologist.
It would be really awesome.
It has a fair amount of characters, unlike the ones where we play, you know, just two of us, where it's basically like 2 characters and extra stuff. But we will certainly be getting through all of the Investigrave games as it goes.
It's definitely happening because we love Investigrave games.
Yes. However, I don't think I will
want to do
playing...
them all. Howdy, Estruck.
Hello, Estruck.
Howdy, Bass.
Yeah, you screwed me up. I don't think we will be playing Jackpot Crash Course until it is all out, though, if I'm being honest. I'm not somebody that's really classic on the, you know, play one chapter as it comes out kind of person. I don't know.
I feel like that would only be if it was a special occasion, like if we had the time and just really didn't know what to do with ourselves.
We have too many games, that'll never happen.
Bass, you're on it with those games. You're really on it when it comes to the games.
Okay, I'm really sad. I found, like, a really cool, like, indie game magazine.
Oh?
But because nobody does magazines anymore, magazine subscriptions are kind of crazy.
Aww.
And it's like, I kind of want this. And on top of that,
I mean, is it worth it?
Right now, it seems they only do them on digital PDF, which is less cool in my opinion.
Not physical ones.
Yeah, which is less cool in my opinion. Sadly, magazines are one of those things where it's like, when there's a lot of people subscribing, it's like easy to make cheap, cheap ones. Yeah, can you imagine, Bass?
Yeah,
remember those days? Remember the IRL zines? Well, they make physical copies for themselves. They show themselves holding physical copies, but they don't, like, ship it out.
No physical copy for you. How dare.
I'd honestly have to check how much, like, actually, like, magazine printing would be over anything else. Because that must be cheaper than, like, regular book printing. Even, like, soft cover book printing. Because the paper's different. I would
imagine so.
I'd have to imagine it's cheaper.
We need those Outcaste issues.
Outcast will eventually 100% be a book. There is nearly no price point that I can imagine
Ori
it ever
and I
hitting.
Want one, therefore y'all are getting one.
Yeah. There's literally, like... I can't imagine a price point that would cause it to somehow not exist via us. That it would logically ever cost. But literally, if any of you buy it, it, like, just immediately goes down very quickly. $3? That's no. Sadly, no.
I do not think $3 is going to cover the cost of productions.
It would be like
I
a
actually
classic...
did look into it.
If I remember correctly,
like a classic Kickstarter, I think.
We would definitely do some sort of crowdfunding, and it would basically be the minimum would just be, like, whatever amount it would be to, like, supply the book at, like, a reasonable book price, That would basically be it.
The question is, would we go hardcover ever and have a cool book?
I'm gonna be honest, as a person... I think I overall dislike hardcover graphic novels.
Hard color.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but to me, graphic novels are soft cover. And
I agree.
I've had some hardcover graphic novels, and it doesn't hit like a hardcover book does.
The vibe is different.
I don't know what it is. It just doesn't, like, don't get me wrong, love hardcover novels, right? But I don't know, it just doesn't hit.
Well, see, for stretch goals, Bass, and this was interesting, Ori and I went to a anime cafe this past weekend, and when we were there, we noticed that they decorate the table with the little characters, but instead of being acrylic figures, they were little foam blocks.
They're like really thick foam blocks cut to the shape.
And we both realized, like,
cool.
Wow, that's really good for printing and also probably cheaper than acrylics.
Stretch goals would really have to be really thought out, though. There's a lot that goes into stretch goals. So the way... This is really interesting. I've done a lot of, like... I've looked into a lot of Kickstarter stuff.
I feel like it has to be, like, you expect these goals to be realistically hit.
Well, so... Yes, but the big thing, this is there's two major things to consider when we're talking about supplying physical goods and physical good related stretch goals, okay? Because you have to think about this. One, shipping books is different than shipping stuff and books, period. Even if it's flat, it can get kind of wonky. Because you can ship just books fairly chill, but when you're shipping books with stuff, can be kind of fucky.
And stuff changes the game.
Yes. There's also, of course, the the other big thing is, so when you do, like, physical stretch goals, like, let's say it's, like, well, it depends on how you're doing it. Back in the day, when I first started looking into Kickstarters and stuff, you would see stretch goals
Once
as,
upon
like,
a time.
freebies in addition, right? Like, oh, if we hit this goal, everybody gets a bookmark or something, right? Like, oh, if we hit this goal, everybody gets a pin. And the way that they do that is basically that goal, that amount of money you're hitting, is equivalent to the amount of copies that you would need to buy in order to make a profit that covers the freebie. Right? So if
that does make sense.
If we are printing, say, at 15 books, the books cost $30. This is just, I'm making up a number, right? But let's pretend. At 15 books printed, the idea, Bass, is that eventually you still make you overall still make a profit because you're reaching this goal. But so it's basically like, if at 15 copies, the books cost $30 to print, right? That's the number. And let's pretend we're selling books at $40, okay? So 10, and we're ignoring shipping because there's a lot more math that goes into everything. But pretending...
For the sake of ease.
For simplicity's sake, books cost $30 to make, and we're selling them for $40, so we get $10 back per book. But now, when now we print 30 books instead of 15, now the books only cost $20 to print, to make. We're still selling the book at $40. So now instead of making only $10 per book, we're making $20 per book. But instead of taking that all as profit, we are instead using that extra $10 per book to make, say, an acrylic keychain that costs $10 per keychain to make, right? So because you saved money mathematically by making us allowed to print more copies, and of course there's like a cap to this of how the printing works, but then that money... Yes, no, exactly, Bess. Games are a different thing, but I'm talking about, this is specifically when you are printing, like, when you are making a physical merchandise, where it is, like, batch printing costs less, right? So we're talking books, we're talking enamel pins, all this sort of stuff. That's what I'm talking about. When you have goods that don't work that way, say you have goods that are like, a PDF or a video game, right? Or an animated show, right? So those are costing the amount of labor it takes to make them. But see, now your calculation's different. So those are costing the amount of labor it takes to make the thing. So let's talk animation, right? If we are making a 1-minute animation and our group is, say, 3 people, we have a 3-person team, right? And so if we need, say, and they're making $20 an hour, this is, again, for math purposes, and it's gonna take 100 hours, right? So we need $600 to make this game, this 1-minute animation. Okay? So now the stretch goal is like, okay, shit, but if we make $1,200, we can make it 2 minutes longer, right? That's the math there. Or you could say, if we're making now $1,200, we reach the $1,200 goal, instead of making it 2 minutes, it's instead like those $1,200 can now, whatever mathematically, and how many backers it is per thing or whatever, give you a freebie unlock, whatever. Nowadays, I see stretch goals can make it so that you have the ability to purchase more things, if that makes sense. where it's like, my brain is dead. Hold on, it'll come back to me. I backed a Kickstarter that was a deck of custom cards made by an artist, and reaching a stretch goal unlocked the ability to purchase another type of pin, right? So what that is that now that you've hit enough money where the creators, the people of the product, have enough extra cash to make it worthwhile another batch of something else, right? Does that make sense?
It's all about finding
so
that
it's all
spot.
about and so that's why stretch goals can be really wild, and that's why, depending on what you're doing and you want to be able yeah, it's better to generally fund for less. Yes, no, that is very true, Bass. People like the idea of unlocking stretch goals. It makes I don't know, lizard brain, whatever.
It really does.
It really does do that.
Lizard brain approves.
But other things I've seen are like say for like a D&D homebrew book, pretend, right? Their stretch goal is that, oh, now it has more art in it. Right? We only, like, at this goal, we only have enough money in the budget of, say, our $1,000 goal. Again, just easy numbers for me. Our $1,000 goal to pay an artist to make 10 images, right? 10 pieces of art. But if you hit the stretch goal of 2,000 or whatever, now we have enough budget in there to pay the artist for 20 images, whatever the math ends it out to be, right? So you would do the stretch goal that way. There's other ones, which I think are cute, but, like, they're very nice, and people do like them. YouTube, Bass! My goodness!
Oh, dang!
Crazy. I mean, we're seeing your stuff.
Works.
But,
I can see your comments.
My brain is dying again. Back it up. Oh, and it's like, the blank gets a raise. Right, so it's like, okay, we're making a book, let's say, and at this stretch goal, now we get to pay the people making the book more money. So, like, people do that as well. Which is literally them just explicitly being like, we're making more money, but, like, it makes you feel nicer. All that sort of stuff. And Kickstarters have... Apparently so, Mason. Kickstarters have...
Looks like it.
A lot of pitfalls if you overexert yourself. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, if you get too ambitious,
I hope to have
too many stretch goals. I've definitely heard of that being an issue before.
Well, and then fulfillment. There's a big issue during the pandemic that involved like shipping costs and all this sort of stuff, and that like killed a bunch of Kickstarters because they just literally could not absorb, they were on such a thin margin already, they couldn't absorb the shipping costs. And that was a big thing. You had to basically build in the shipping costs if you're on Kickstarter. Now you can link another website called BackerKit,
it was up to
where you force your supporters to then pay shipping additionally to their pledge. But that makes it easier to you so that you don't have to account for whatever shipping within the price of the item or whatever like that. Right.
So you can play the game that way too.
But that's why it's like, when you do video games, it's like, oh, at a certain stretch goal, it's like, we can build more levels because we have more money to pay people to work longer. That's is basically what the math is there, right? We can add more items, etc. It's all a calculation on... Yeah, 19... Exactly.
Just like that.
Everyone's trying to watch the game.
Not a general Wi-Fi problem.
Sorry, Bess. Fun to see
I'm
you
sorry
on
the
YouTube,
game is
though.
ruining your time.
Yeah, how dare people be not watching Ace Tooney?
So rude.
I've seen a couple more on, like, I watch more on, like, scam Kickstarters. I do know someone who had a failed Kickstarter. And basically the reason is marketing. 90% of the time.
That's the other thing. You gotta know how to get
marketing.
That's information out there.
Because there's two types of Kickstarters you have, and we will be having the much easier one. I have not actually, Bass. That is not the one I have heard of.
I've not heard of that, Canadian Lucifer. I did, back during the pandemic, I did get
I have heard of that one,
sign
Canadian Lucifer.
that I was very excited for, and mine got lost in the mail because, of course, 2020 was 2020. But luckily it all worked out. It got to its home.
Yay. No, my,
And it is very nice on my bookshelf.
Mm-hmm.
That's not just a scam, that's just failure.
No, Mason, I didn't know that.
I don't remember that one.
But, so there's two types of Kickstarters. There's the Kickstarter where it's like, this thing does not exist yet. It probably has like a demo or something, you know, say like an animation, right? It's like, okay, we have like a 30-second like proof of concept sort of thing to give people, and like general, you know, illustrations to give people an idea of what we're going for, but there's no actual show in existence or being made at this moment. So you backing that Kickstarter is to give them the funds to create the show, right? Same with like a video game.
And that one's kind of like a faith in the project type of Kickstarter. Like, you have faith that the product is going to be good, and that's why you back it.
Yes. The other type of Kickstarter, which is by far the easier one, is where your product already exists in some sort of way. You just need the, like, start money, if that makes sense. The catalyst money. So say you are an artist that makes enamel pins, right? You need to buy, like, 100 enamel pins to order enamel pins, right? You can't buy just a little bit. You literally have to start with, like, 100 or 50 or something. Like a lot. So a lot of enamel pins start on a Kickstarter because it's basically like a different kind of pre-order where it is like, hey, but like this is only going to exist if we get the catalyst money, right? And so it is like, okay, I want to make this set of pins. I need this much money just to justify, you know, like just to be able to purchase the pins, you know. So that is what the Kickstarter is, and then you do the Kickstarter, you get which ones you want, yada yada, etc. It's great, works out. So that product already basically exists. You can see the art for the pin, you know, you can see everything. It's already done. Is literally just
There's usually some kind of proof of concept.
Yeah, that's and then you have Outcast or like Cast Off or like Comic Aurora. The comic exists. You can read the comic. You know what the comic is.
You're just giving it a physical form.
Getting a book out of it. So it's very, very easy, right? Because literally the people that you are trying to quote unquote sell to are the people that already like the fucking comic, right? So
yeah,
they're
already on board for the project.
To get
there is little winning over to do.
That kind of Kickstarter, because literally it already exists and already here. I don't know, Bass.
I will say of the Kickstarters I follow, I've yet to see one related to AI.
I've never.
That doesn't mean they're not out there, but I haven't seen one on my feed personally.
I've certainly never browsed Kickstarter. Kickstarter was always a thing that I get directed to. You know? It's like, oh, I follow this artist and this artist is doing a Kickstarter. It's like, cool. Yes. Now I'm on Kickstarter.
Sometimes out of curiosity, I won't browse, but I'll be like, oh, this says like it's similar to the last Kickstarter I backed. What the heck? I'll check it out.
Yeah. Vast majority of my Kickstarters I've ever backed are for physical books and stuff. Like I said, Aurora, Cast Off, or enamel pins. So I'm pretty well versed with those. I've also backed
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood beret that way. So those were all proof of concept Kickstarters. The concepts existed, and I was like, ooh, want.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm being a little silent trying to think.
It comes in waves, Bass. It comes in waves.
Yeah, no, same, Bass. Roughly pandemic time. I definitely had like a bit where I was like backing a lot of shit. And
we all wanted little treats during that time.
Now it's specifically just like, yeah, for the comic that I want, you know, or the whatever that I want. It's like, yes. That is, I will do that.
I think the most recent Kickstarter I've gotten, the one that arrived was the board game A Place for All My Books, which is so cute and can be played single player, so I have played it. It is very fun. It's very cute. And the one I'm currently in is one done by Blue from Overly Sarcastic Productions.
Oh, yeah?
So I'm waiting on that book to arrive. Yeah.
I love Blue. And that's the other thing. It can be a little difficult if you don't have a reputation. People who have reputations of fulfilling Kickstarters and stuff, obviously, have all that.
That is a shirt, not a double arm. Okay. Once again, I am playing the game. Whose line is it anyway? Luckily, this round was pretty easy. That line belongs to Everett's shirt. But boy, did it throw me for a loop for a second.
Uh-oh. What? Uh-oh?
There we go. I'm back.
Oh. I was checking because, since we're talking about it, I was checking on the one Kickstarter I'm in, which is Crimson Chains' card one.
Oh, nice! And my internet just went out because I looked over at Twitch and I'm like, wait, where'd my camera go? And then I looked down and it was showing me the disconnected Earth instead of the 4 to 5 bars.
Well, dang.
This happens to me every so often, Bass. And I find it's been happening more frequently.
No, it's Canadian Lucifer, obviously.
Oh, is that it?
Always. See, we have a built-in scapegoat.
I forgot we had Canadian Lucifer to scapegoat.
Yeah, Canadian Lucifer made themselves a built-in scapegoat.
So it's your fault.
All right. I'm almost done.
Guys,
this
wonder
is really
what you're
funny.
Working on.
I'd be very curious if anyone, including Mars, could pick out what pieces I make on the iPad in Procreate versus what pieces I make in Clip Studio, because I have two very in my opinion, very distinct styles of how I draw in each program.
Maybe. I think
I'm pretty sure we'll always
course in what the differences are, and then like a week later be given the test. Like you gotta give me some study material first, Ori.
You should know! I've been drawing Clip Studio for so long!
Yes, but my priority is color, 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 color,
Okay,
color, color,
lovely.
color, 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 color.
And now I just need to add their words. And then we're good. Nope.
See, Canadian Lucifer, here's the thing. If it's you causing the problem, it's out of my power. I can't do
That's
anything
such a
about
Dylan
it.
response, Canadian
If
Lucifer.
the Wi-Fi is going out because of something on my end, well, that means I gotta figure something out. And I don't want to do that. But if it's you causing the problem, I can't do anything. I just have to accept it. This is a crash out? It's a bit early in the night for that.
I don't know about that. Great, we have everybody here, so when I finish writing this down, the two people it'll mostly involve can see it.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on, line. You know you wanna...
Oh my god.
curve.
This is too thick.
There we go. Gotcha. Talk about France being a romance language.
Oh, what, we're trying to kill Dylan? What?
I think we're trying to upset Mars, but I don't recall that upsetting me.
Yeah, that's Dylan's just general crash out.
Also, isn't it a romance? Yeah, it's a romance,
It is a
language
romance
already,
language.
isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's okay, Bass. It's that kind of Tuesday. Blame the moon. I don't know if we're getting a full one this week, but it's definitely on the way. I was driving back from Ori's place Sunday night, and as I'm driving, it's literally like this moon was sitting on the highway. It was very close from how it looked, and it was definitely one of those harvest moons because it had the orange glow. Very beautiful. But I looked at that and I was like, oh no, the kids are going to be crazy this week.
And it's Halloween.
Yeah, we're screwed. I actually just picked up the felt for my costume. So Ori, tomorrow during business meeting, I'm going to be making some.
Well, we have to watch
ears
anime
and
first.
a mouse tail. We do. Okay, well that's a half hour, and it's not like I can't cut and hot glue.
I'm
during
saying,
that,
dude,
so.
that's the one thing on the docket tomorrow.
That's fair. That's fair.
Quebecois language extremists? No, Bass, no. Go consume, Federico. I will be putting the one thing in the Discord that I must. And then I will actually be doing art on stream.
Amazing. We're gonna be doing what the channel advertises. Why am I coloring in a 14 size pen?
I don't know, Missy. Only you can
Where's
answer these
my 20?
questions. Okay. What day is this? Gotta scroll back up.
It's taking for friggin' ever. Oh, you just came back from consuming.
I see.
What did you consume? Was it good? Okay, if you guys heard me on the regular, literally my inner and outer dialogue is nothing but monologue. Just me talking and yammering to myself.
All right, I did the last OC-tober I will do this year.
Nice!
And it's certainly a little wonky, but such is life. Mars is gonna have to entertain you a little bit more. I need a hydration beverage, and I shall return finally.
Oh, well, hydration beverage does sound good. I would have grabbed my hydration beverage before stream, but I did not. So I'll probably make me some hot chocolate later. Do a funny dance? Well, I unfortunately can't, but I think I can make Average dance. Let's see. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Is this? There he goes. Da 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 da. You put your left hand in, you put your right hand in, you put your left hand in, and this is the only thing you could do because you're a static image. Da 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 da. I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go, back and forth. Do we enjoy this dance? Shit, what position was it originally in? It was this, right? I don't want to flip it and it gets stuck the wrong way and Ori be like, why does this look so weird? Although, he doesn't look that bad from this angle. Do you think she'll notice? Do you think she'll notice if I just leave it like this? Does look a little wonky. Whoop. You like the part where he put his left hand in? Let's see. What other ones can I make dance? Let's see. Oh, well, this is how I learned that I didn't merge the layers. That's lovely. Why did I forget to do that? Hang on. We can fix this and then we can have our dance party. Hang on. Everett. Flat. Because labeling is important. Okay. To the right. To the left. Turn around. 2 flips now. 1, 2. 2 flips now. 1, 2. Cha cha, real smooth. Do 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 do. I think this guy down here was dancing too. Oh look, there he goes. To the left, to the right. 2 flips this time. 1, 2. Cha cha, real smooth.
So Mars.
Hi.
You literally can't get it stuck in the wrong direction.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
And 2, I would notice because Everett's whole pins and shit are on the right side, and it's the bane of my existence because in Procreate you can get it stuck the wrong way.
Oh shit, for real? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so in Clip Studio Paint there's that little button on the side that it flips it, but it is active when it's flipped. Right, like you're flipping your view, you're not actually flipping the canvas. In Procreate, you're fully flipping the canvas. So there's no indication on which way is the right way. So if I close it flipped and I open it back up, I've forgotten which is the right fucking way.
Well,
and
that's
so
not
it sucks.
in the
So that's
slightest.
why I'll write like, I literally have taken to writing an arrow pointing and it says this way so that I
you
know.
do that in your sketches.
Yeah. So
I literally
that's
see that.
because
so that's why.
So I'm drawing on Procreate
Okay.
if it has that because I can get stuck in the wrong direction and then I sketch specifically Averett's shit on the wrong side. And it's a pain in the ass.
I did not know that.
That's how, yeah.
That's kind of crazy. Dang.
Alrighty. Which question?
Everett's got the moves.
Oh yeah, I had to split it up.
A puppet show. Does this mean I'm ready for tour?
Are you ready for tour?
Ready to go live?
Oh yeah, I have to finish that one.
Oh, there was a question for
Canadian
me?
Lucifer?
Where was there a question for me?
Fucking fantastic. I yell at every single piece of media when they are not fucking stuffing shit into wounds.
Oh,
I
she
was
did.
screaming
She did this weekend.
at
She did this
Gachiakuta.
weekend when someone got an injury.
He got a big slash, and I was like, and they're just sitting there, they're like holding their hands on it. I'm like, dude, take your fucking gloves off, take your fucking shirt off, shove that shit in there. I hate it
The
so much.
twist with Chris was good though, right?
Yes, what was it? It gave that like Chung Chao Shi Lu Guang bit
It did. It really did.
It did.
It was so good. Okay, I gotta get these buttons done.
Okay. Hydration beverage, check.
What'd you end up getting?
When I say hydration beverage, it is very specifically a concoction of coconut water, a fruit juice, pineapple or orange usually, honey, and salt.
Ooh.
It's like homemade
that's
electrolyte,
the
whatever.
Hydration beverage.
I need it. Oh my god, I've been feeling it this week. Jesus Christ. And now the kiss. I knew there was gonna be shippers for this one. This is the type of banter you're gonna get though, with much more fighting. Much more fighting.
Who the hell is kissing?
Okay, go to OC-tober and tell me how accurate my portrayal of their dialogue was.
Cause I'm looking in chat and I'm like, I don't see talk of kissing.
I stopped the spoon noises.
Oh. Don't print.
Okay, I know there's gonna be shippers
will prevent me from
turning you in.
Turning you
in.
Foo?
In.
Oh,
turning
in.
you in.
That did not look like an eye.
I'm sorry, it's difficult.
You sure the cape won't slow you down? The banter is there. The teasing. We do stand. We do
I specifically said I wrote the dialogue, so don't blame Mars if it's bad. Damn well, no, there already are. Yeah, of course. Soup was number one. Soup made mulatto average ship art immediately. You can't even imply the word rivals without having shippers.
Good to see ya.
Mars, do you believe that our Fire Nation overlords are benevolent, or do you think they will tear? What timeline are we in?
Our Fire Nation overlords?
These bitches be gay, indeed.
Cause I'm gonna say they're acquiring their prosperity through some very sus means.
I mean, me too, Allie. Any ship with Everett is toxic as hell. I know Soup out here trying to tell you that Everett Aster is gonna be a good time.
Yowie.
But
Soup wants the toxic Yowie.
No, Soup wants Everett to have been so broken down, and Aster's like, yes, I will pick up broken doll and heal it with love.
I mean, someone's gonna pick up the broken doll.
Yeah, but
you guys will have to stay tuned to find out who.
Everett is the toxic.
Have mulattoes the Yowie have.
See, in the Bandayu, Hotson and Everett start out. They're dating.
What? Wait, Ori, no, we were watching the new Cute High Earth Defense Club.
Yeah, it was so gay.
Weekend.
So gay. The gayest one yet, guys. Holy shit.
What did we say, though? Did we say, seduce them into submission or something? It was like a...
Yes!
We said something. I can't remember what it was.
No, it was that. Because Rock did that.
I thought it was something else.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Okay, because I'm like, that fits the vibe. With Mulatto and Aaron, seduce them into submission.
Oh goodness, Bass. But yeah, Bandayu has very toxic yaoi at the start. You decided you have
you
now.
Can't
oh no!
Put them in an alien spaceship, Allie.
Wait.
They can't breathe in space.
Totally unrelated, but I had a really terrible art idea for Outcaste quote unquote fan art. Oh shit! I'm not even looking at not watching the video, Bass. Just looking at the fucking screen shit.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
Oof.
Woof. Woof.
What am I not knowing about it? I didn't know about Mighty Number 9. I'm saying I'm not even clicking the videos, just looking at the thumbnails of these videos that's rough. I'm assuming the first one is the older one, we're saying. Because that's a bad time. Yeah, woof. Oh yeah, no, so my bad idea for... I don't know. Okay, this is a very important question. I have an important question to ask all of you, because you're all nerds in the online fandom space. What do you call art made by the creator, but is not official art? You know what I'm saying?
Not
because
that
like
it's
to
not
me,
official, that it's non-canon.
but no. I get like to me, official art is always like the promotional things, right? So like when I make something like a full thing for like Valentine's Day, I can see that's like official art or whatever, right? Or the like, you know,
Okay.
but when it's just like, I would not call the OC Tober stuff official art. Like it feels different. That's like me having a good time with my Blorbo. Like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
No, I do see the difference, because that would be the equivalent of like me taking them and writing something taking
Scraps?
place in the world, but not canon.
Yeah, because the difference is
think
it's like
just-
it's
I think
just art.
non-canon
I
official
just keep calling it fan art. It's creator fan art.
I think it's just non-canon art.
It's fan art of my own thing.
It's like when Windbreaker released all those outfits of the boys going to the cafe. They never went to a cafe in canon, but it's drawn in the same art style. It's drawn with the same
but like to
recognizable
me,
characters.
that is like a more like official thing though, right? Like when you see like
Then I don't understand the difference, because that sounds like the same thing you're doing.
So the difference that I'm trying to describe that is in my head is like, so we have Link Click, right? And they now basically have like their fantasy AU because of the music videos, right?
Yes.
So like that is
Which
official
practices our
art.
PSA, go watch Link Click.
It's great, top tier. But that is official art, but it is not canon.
Top tiers indeed, yes.
Yeah, but it's not canon, right? But now if the creator of Link Click, right, if, you know, pretend it was a manga first, you know, whatever, like pretend the mangaka, right, is now just like having a good time and makes like a pretty Lu Guang piece because they feel like it. Does that feel the same? And then they just post it on, like, you know, like, I don't think that feels the same. There's no...
I think that's just character art.
Okay, I can't call it official art in my own head. For me,
I didn't
it's
call
wrong.
it official art. I called it character art.
I'm trying to think of... No, see, concept art is specifically,
See,
like, you're
concept art
exploring an
feels
idea.
Like more... Yeah,
We do
that,
need a word
and
for it
also,
then.
like, when I
Like
think
anime-y.
concept art, I feel like it's more sketchy looking and stuff like that.
That's less what it has to be. The main
Less
idea is that
refined.
you're specifically exploring the concept of something. You're deciding how something is going to look. You're doing... Does Star call it anything? No, because most of the time you don't have to refer to it, if that makes any sense. Right? Most of the time you don't have to refer to it.
That's why it doesn't have a name.
I refer to it all the time, though.
So,
See, silly sketches
So,
doesn't
I
work
think
because it's not sketches.
I know the problem. I think I know the problem, Ori.
Okay.
Is when you say official art, you're conflating the word official with canon.
I'm
when
not.
I think official art, I'm conflating official with this came from the OG artist. So what is your definition of official? And why isn't
Official
it working
is,
for you?
like, made with a very specific purpose that involves, like, promotion or eyes on the thing, and not made for yourself as the creator. That's the difference I'm trying to make here.
So that's not called promotional art? Because to me, that's promotional
You never
art.
separate them. See, the thing is that in the world of indie, this is like a separate thing. You don't see this official, you know, like you don't see this in like big world. Creator art.
I like creator art. I can live with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Official
Enthuse.
art
I think
synonymous
official
with
art is
promotional?
synonymous with promotional art. That's, to me, that's what official is. Right, like that has been, I get, okay, in my head, official art has more consideration put into it, that you are depicting the characters in a specific way, that even if it is not canon to the canon of whatever you're doing, you are taking care to draw the characters as, what's like,
Accurately?
yeah, accurately as possible, right?
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, yes. Enthuse is on it. Enthuse is feeling me. This is what we're saying. Yeah, Allie, exactly. It's personal art. Like, what I've drawn for Milano for OC Tober is not official art to me. That is me having a fun time doing art for myself that involves a character that has official media.
Well, that's passion art then, because you're doing it out of wanting to do it.
I guess personal art would
Passion
work.
art, personal art? I feel like personal art works.
I guess the difference is then it's grouped into just all art I make ever. It's not I don't know.
Well,
It's
damn.
It's like how I had to make the word jobby, right?
Yeesh. This is why I enjoy being a writer. I don't need to invent 1,000 different words. I got my AUs, I got my fan fictions, I got my original works, and that's it. I don't need
What
to
did
invent
you learn
new terms.
recently, Bass?
Why can't I get this line straight?
But yeah, Enthuse and I are on identical wavelengths. 100%.
All right, well, I'm glad that worked out because I definitely couldn't think of
especially like when I use like Sinnit is an art fight with somebody else's character. I would not call that official art, right? Like that's not.
Okay, so personal art.
I guess so.
That's really the closest thing I could think of. It's personal.
I want a different word. I dislike that word.
For fuck's sake.
The reason I dislike the word is because as an indie creator, it's all personal. I'm not making it for profit, right? There's no professional versus personal there. It is all personal. Versus like the thumbnails you can argue is professional because I am doing that for a cost, right? Commission work is professional art, right?
So why not passion art?
You're in the same ballpark here.
I don't know. I feel like passion goes a bit further than personal because it's something you really want to do.
It does. We're linked right now. That's why I call it fan art because the brain space that I am in when creating the piece is the same as if I was drawing actual fan art, but it's different because they are my characters that have canon, right?
Okay. So this is clearly an issue that only artists have.
I guess
don't think I can help you with this one.
I guess so. You're the word person, though, Mars. It should still affect you.
I am the word person, and I got nothing.
You're the word girl.
I am. Give me like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I gotta pull up a thesaurus because
Some
apparently
drawing
the word personal or passion isn't good enough for you. Let's see.
That sounds like it's hate art then.
For
like a nice
personal.
way of doing like spite art or something. I'm sorry, I missed the term, Baz. Let me go look at it.
Distinctive art.
The term for creator invalidating fan theories, I don't know what tried to come out of my mouth there, is jossing.
Caesar?
Because of Joss wedding. Interesting.
Where did you find that?
Bass wrote it. Bass, where did you find
I
that?
missed
Where
it.
did you learn this? You watched some
I'm so sorry.
video documentary?
My screen is so small and the chat goes so fast.
And she rises up on fire. How does Mars write like she's running out of time?
I'm writing a night.
Whedon. Okay, apologies. Oh, it was one of in the cryptic crosswords there.
Oh. Well, looking
No,
at that.
Allie. Other people need to look at it too. You gotta share. You gotta give other people a taste.
Okay. Ooh, we got exclusive.
See, exclusive is like what you would have on the Ko-fi.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just listing synonyms now.
Oh, okay.
Distinctive, characteristic, individual, particular, private, peculiar, individualized, personalized.
You are very selfish, Allie. I can't believe you want my Blorbos so bad. If you steal my Blorbos, I'll steal yours. It's tit for tat. Very tasty. I'll have to have
Okay.
Dylan eat Scarlet, though.
So-
She's probably spicy.
I don't know if everyone would get this, but ardor is another word for enthusiasm or passion. So instead of ardor, we could make it
Salt.
artor. It's the arter's work.
It's just like, how do you be an auto fan? That's the word we're trying to create here. You peaked with Anamini, Mars.
I'm trying. Anamini was honestly easy.
I'm saying Anamini's
Anamini
peak
was
though.
easy.
Anamini fucking slaps.
Ooh, what's a stronger word for passion? We got fervor, zeal, ardor again.
I want, like,
which
another
I still
word
think
for
ardor
fan.
might be something.
Like fanatic.
Another word for fan.
That seems
Okay.
where I feel like, because that's what's so,
So that's
rooted
the
in
word
me.
you want to change.
Because
well,
to
you
me,
got zealot. Extremist.
no, Vaz, no,
Radical,
like a
diehard.
self fan. Because it's very much exactly the way I feel about fan art, but it's my own character. That's what the hang up is, right? Because it's in
Yeah.
the same headspace as I would make fan art, where I'm not necessarily worried about canon.
What is
Am trying to,
called when you
I've
love
seen
or
that one
own
though. Well, I haven't
or
seen it. I've seen the
minus
parts of that
AI.
one. It's crazy. Dislike.
What is a word for passionate about work? No.
Zealot art. Art
Zealot
terrorists.
art.
There are art terrorists.
Okay, well, the next option I got was narcissist, so that's completely off track.
Yeah, yarn bombers. There you go.
Ooh. Okay, we could be abstract with this.
Mm-hmm.
Because you are driven to make that art by something internal.
Mm-hmm.
What if we call it intrinsic art? Existing for the inner artist.
Okay.
For your inner desires.
Now take that and like how he shortened fanatic to fan. It's got to be snappy. You're co-opting
shorten
narc art.
intrinsic.
Zell art is pretty good. Yeah, intrinsic art sounds very fancy. That's why it has to be snappy. Because, like, fan is from fanatic, so, like, I can see that.
You lose the meaning of the word if you cut it, though.
Yeah, but isn't that what you did with fan? It has a meaning only because we made it that way. We shortened it down. That's like saying
But that's
stan.
the problem. Everyone colloquially recognizes
Inter
that
art?
in the cultural zeitgeist.
Well,
There's no
the
extra
idea is
leap
that
logic you have to do
we're
to understand
making it happen. That's what we're saying.
Well, unless you want intri art. But I don't think anyone's gonna understand that.
Inter art is
Trinsy
Bass's
art?
thing. Sick art! The SIC. Sick art.
Sick art. That does have some double meaning.
I'm not against that.
I do like inter art.
Yeah, intrart. I feel like we're like fan
Intrart.
art is specifically two words that
Okay,
just sound good together.
But then you gotta remember the difference between intra and inter.
Yeah, exactly. That's some sick art. I will admit I'm kind of Zell art is
Okay, so
feeling
it would be intra. Because
Yeah.
intra means within.
within. Yeah.
So intrart
Fart.
could
That's
work.
a dichotomy. Dichotomy already
Not
got you there,
fart.
Allie.
It can't be fart.
Dichotomy already got you with that joke. He loves that one.
I think the best we have is either sick art or intra art.
Oh, we're everyone's against Zell art.
I just don't like how it rolls off the tongue.
Art essential. Art with insides. or arts with organs. That would be kind of scary. Yeah, Allie likes
That
Zell
would be
art, see?
terrifying. Not art with
feel weird.
organs. Arsenal? I think I think too much of arsenal when I hear that. That's the problem.
Hey, I mean, we could take Joss in it, and it's just or art.
Hey, Deity.
Hey,
How's it going?
Dee. I'm having a crisis.
Or is having a time. She really
It's
is
just
the
something I
Goldilocks
always think
of
about.
terminology.
Because it really is like, I feel like a lexical gap because it really does intrinsically feel different. The headspace is different. And that's...
I gotta be honest, Canadian Lucifer. I feel like artisanal is more badass than portfolio.
Artisanal is pretty great. My artisanal.
No, arsenal. Not my arsenal, my arsenal.
Ah, yes.
That does sound more badass than
The brush
portfolio.
can be mightier than the gun. The pen is mightier than the sword. Blorp art. Ooh, we're getting there,
not
actually.
against it.
We're actually getting,
I'm not
I think
against
that is
that.
leaning more, I feel like we've overlooked Blorbo, and that was a bad choice to do. Blorbart.
I kind of like blorp with the P, though.
With the P?
It's got that pop to it. Blorp art. You're not going to forget it anytime
Blart.
soon.
No, don't do Blart.
No.
Paul Blart
No,
Mall
you're
Cop.
going to make me think of Paul Blart. Don't you dare.
No, I know. I wonder why Epicureans are so stuck up in the news. It's ha 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 ha. Bass. That's like the one with therapist.
What did
Paul
I think of
Blart
lesson
again.
XX? Uh-oh, was I supposed to study? I
don't know.
Dee,
I
I'm
did,
so sorry.
man.
My brain has been all over the place today. Lesson XX?
I don't think Mars even knows what you're asking,
It may be
Lucy.
for fun, but I forgot what that is, to be honest.
Oh, the old Yowie video.
Oh, the clip you put in the thing. The
Yes.
clip you put in. I still need to watch the rest of it, to be honest. I think I watched the first 5 minutes, at least until they got off the beach. And then I was like, okay, that was probably the crucial thing they wanted me to see. I'm gonna go get a snack now, and then the weekend happened. And that was taken up by different kinds
The
of
weekend
BL.
from heaven.
It really was. Oh god, I want that Chazuke again.
It was so good. You gotta, it's dashi, mirin, and soy sauce.
The weekend did happen, Bass. And oh, what a weekend it was. No, we didn't watch The Idol. We watched a crap ton of anime though.
You watched anime. It was all anime.
Ori finished Windbreaker. She finished To Be Hero X.
I finished To Be Hero X.
She caught up on
Windbreaker
Gachi
season
Yakuza.
2.
We finished Dandadan season 2.
Yep.
We completed mostly Sans 1 episode, the new Cute High Earth Defense Club season. We got a lot of shit done.
Yeah. And then, started Gachi Yakuza, which I am now caught up in.
Yes.
I updated... oof. Don't bring that up.
Oof.
Dandadan was great.
Federico.
Dandadan was great.
That is the show we do not name. Dandadan season 2 was good.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think I like season 2 more than season 1, to be honest.
I'm uncertain. I don't know how I feel about Newest Guy.
Newest guy... honestly, I'm pretty sure the newest girl who just showed up is gonna end up with him. So, we're probably safe, the same way Ira is probably gonna end up with Gigi.
Yes. I realize...
I can't believe Eren Yeager voices him.
When I first met Gigi, I didn't really like him, and I realized why. I hate school Gigi. In school, Gigi sucks. Gigi everywhere else is fine. But Gigi in the fucking school grounds, I'm like, you're a bitch. Please go away. I hate this. Too much. It's not it.
Oh, I bet, Federico. I heard it had a
Glory
even crazier
art?
opening than Demon Slayer did.
Too many syllables. Yeah, for me, Allie, it was when he was first introduced, it was all in school. I hate him in school. I really, really hate him in school. And then, like, by the end of season 1, I was like, okay, like Gigi's chill. Like, I actually like Gigi. You know, he was kind of putting, like, maybe he was putting on a front or whatever. And then all throughout season 2, I was fine with Gigi. And then he goes back into school, like, for that one little moment. And I was like, I want you dead. Please stop. It's just
to
in
be
school,
fair, though,
Gigi.
it wasn't really him in the school.
No. There's that one
He's there
part.
for like 1 second.
Yeah,
and then
he's like,
turns.
and he's making all the faces, and I really need him to fucking like. We're too in it.
The new guy. I like that his interests get reaffirmed.
If I'm being completely honest,
I'm trying to keep spoilers out of
I
it.
don't know what he adds.
He's a sci-fi guy.
Yeah.
And now we got an alien.
But I feel like my exact issue with trying to do sci-fi AU versus alien AU is like, they're kind of knit together.
Well, I mean, that's gonna come down to how the author wrote it. We'll have to see season 3.
And it's less about his body of knowledge and more like, you know, character personality. What is he adding? It's like, oh, Okaroon became cool, so now we need another wimp loser. Like, I don't, like, type character is like,
We'll see.
We will see.
I know he gets better in the manga and people swear by him.
I certainly don't hate him.
Holding off.
I'm just kind of like, A side guy, yes, indeed. Yeah, Gigi needs to fucking chill at school. Evil Eye is fun. Evil Eye is very fun. I do hope that we get to a level that the other two are with their spirits. I do hope that happens. And it's
Oh,
not
I'm sure
always
that'll
like this
happen.
kind of like... Yeah, I agree, Allie. That's my biggest thing. I feel like I didn't need another group addition. Does that make sense? It's like, oh, like fun when people return, like the mannequin, you know, and all that sort of stuff is like, but he's not in every episode, you know, and he's not it's like, I'm okay with that, but it's like, I feel like the core should be Gigi, Ira, Okarun, and Momo, you know? Yeah.
More Ira Gigi interaction would be great.
The reason that I'm unsure of if I like it more than the first season is because this one was definitely a lot more action heavy the whole time. I did really enjoy, you know, the character interactions in the first season a lot. So having that
I like how
was nice.
Okarun and Momo's relationship progresses
Yes.
in season 2. I really like how Okarun comes into his own, finds his confidence, and is able to help Gigi that way. That was so good. Another one for me was Evil Eye's backstory. God, I think Siren Saru has nailed the art of
Oh, yeah, we
show,
did not.
don't
I agree,
tell,
Allie.
and we will also do it solely through the music and visuals with no dialogue. They did it with Acro Silky.
It does feel like
and
one
now they
season.
did it with Evil Eye. Like, holy crap, it's so good.
Well, a lot of people were saying at the end of season 1, you know, being like a lot of people who didn't read the manga were like, why did they cut it there? And a lot of people who do read the manga are like, there's just not ever like a really good place to cut it, guys. Like everything kind of blends into the next thing, into the next
and watching
thing.
it, like, really, there was no good place.
Yeah.
I can't see where they would have cut. Maybe she could have entered the bathhouse and then cut it? And then everything else comes in the next season?
Yeah, but, you know, I'm not
I'm not
mad
sure if that
about
would've helped,
cliffhangers. If I'm being honest, cliffhangers used to be a lot more of a thing, you know? Season's very rarely fully wrapped
All
up.
of you guys are spoiled now. You get everything in nice, neat little packages.
Yeah, right?
We didn't grow up that way. We grew up on the streets, on the cliffs.
We put it in couch bass. Let me see. Okay, and then I need to actually lock in. Oh, no, you put it in bar.
It certainly doesn't
Bar.
help, Bass. I honestly think
Oh.
binge culture has ruined the longevity of episodes. And
What's
then also
dialogue? What
has
riveting
killed
dialogue?
fandom in its tracks. Because, you know, if you're not thinking about stuff from week to week, where is there room left to create theories? Where is there room to discuss things? Where is there room to engage with the fandom? Like, if it's just in one ear and out the other.
Streaming in general made it very difficult.
Streaming frustrates me for that reason.
But the other thing is you get a different style of thing. I was talking about this with Mars during our hangout, and it was about how, like, shows had to be kind of, you know, episodic. You could have, like, an overarching thing where for the people who have seen every episode do get it, and of course you have specials and stuff, but, like, a lot of it was episodic. Even when you look at Avatar: The Last Airbender, again, what is, you know, very one of the first big ones you tout that way, it's still overall very episodic. You do not need to know what happened in the other ones. They give you the little blurb in the opening.
I honestly forgot how episodic it was until a rewatch. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh,
And
yeah,
it's like,
this isn't as connected as I remember.
But,
Like,
like-
it's still a connected story, don't get me wrong.
but like,
But,
even
like-
look at Over the Garden Wall.
Boy.
Even look at Over the Garden Wall. And now think about it. The last 2 episodes were shown together as one, like, half-hour slot, right? So like that was shown together, and I think 7 and 8 might have been shown together, but definitely 9 and 10 were shown together. And so you could technically watch any singular Over the Garden Wall episode and still have a very fun time with that one episode and not be required to have watched the rest in order to understand and enjoy what was going on. But you get, of course, a benefit from having seen all of it. And so the people who do see it all together do get the benefit from it, and it makes you want to seek out to see it all together. You think about Adventure Time, very long-running show, and very episodic, but when you get to watch it all in order, you see the through lines, you get to know about it, you get to get that new big picture, even though every puzzle piece is enjoyable. Same with Kim Possible.
Ooh,
while there
Over
isn't
the Garden Wall could give you some inspiration, Allie. Where did I go?
a massive, super arc the whole time, you do benefit from getting to watch the episodes in order and seeing all of them. You get the characters, but you don't need to have known about how Kim met Monique in order to experience Monique in the other episode she's in, right? You don't need to know about them knowing or not knowing Draken and Shigo to understand the next episodes. It is episodic with a purpose. And what happens a lot now, because of streaming, shows no longer need to be you can jump in at any time. And that is partially to a disservice where people are now intimidated by jumping into anything.
Yeah.
Because it's hard. If you jump in late, now there's a
the
ton of... Well, not even they're going to be in the middle of the story. I can't watch something with, say, if Mars didn't like rewatching stuff. Pretend.
Wow,
but
that's a hard reality.
Okay, but not even that. I can't watch a new episode of an anime with Mars when it comes out unless we've somehow done the homework together or individually, right? Mars can't be like, hey, join in for episode 15 of Gachiakuta with me. I have to have watched episode 1 through 14. You know what I'm saying? Like, versus in Avatar The Last Airbender, technically, you do not have to. In Over the Garden Wall, technically, you do not have to. Bass joined late. Bass still really had a great time. Right? You can join late in Kim Possible. You can miss a week in Kim Possible. And while there are stuff that like you might want to see, it doesn't ruin the fact that we're having a watch along. You know what I'm saying? And that is what we lost.
Really don't make shows
with
like
streaming
that anymore.
because they don't have to anymore because it's binge culture now. Everything's released in a batch, or is not even if it's released in a batch. Streaming in general is now readily accessible. There was a time before DVR where if you fucking missed it, you missed it. You do not get to see it again. You have to, and even after DVR, exactly, Allie, exactly. And even after DVR, all you're missing, Allie, is some reoccurring characters, but it doesn't ruin the episode for you. You're not lost in any individual episode because you missed last week's viewing, right? And that is an art form that we lost because it's not required anymore. And it's very difficult
Entertainment evolved.
Yeah, and it just makes entry to anything really hard, right? It makes entry to anything really hard. Every show before had to be, it's like, oh, I like watching Kim Possible. Mars, come watch Kim Possible with me X day that it airs, right? You don't have to have spent the time to do all the other ones. And it really makes it difficult. You have to carve out time to watch it all, to do the homework. And it definitely makes for a different viewing experience. And that's what I see. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about that. They talk about what Mars talks about, which is very valid too, where it's like, you don't have time to ruminate, right? Shows come and go in the blink of an eye, and you don't have to get to sit there with it.
Well, that's the biggest thing I get because I like, I still participate in shows that come out week to week. Like, most
People have
anime,
tried to get me to,
especially on
Bass,
the
and I'm
streaming
like,
platforms that we do have,
there's a reason they keep coming out with new versions
honestly
of it.
prefer those because I'm able to enjoy the fandom for longer. I'm able to appreciate the fan art coming out, the fan stories coming out.
Exactly, Allie,
And
exactly.
you're allowed to think about it for longer. I like theory crafting. To Be Hero X, oh my god. I was living because everyone was talking about the theories. Everyone was talking about who is X? What does he do? How is he playing a role in this arc? Like, what's going on in the background? How is this affecting the overall narrative? It was great. Oh my god. And I was like, I miss those days. It's like, I'm trying to think of like one of the more recent shows I've seen that came and went so quickly. Let's see. What could an example of that be?
Like, want to try and...
Hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Fiona and
Exactly,
Cake didn't have
Bess.
this problem. Fiona and Cake was actually released on a weekly basis.
Yeah. They do that
And I think-
sometimes. Sometimes
I
they
think
do
it
that.
was either one episode or 2 episodes at a time. But that did make a difference because
And
even
so
if it
was
2
Dungeon
episodes,
Meshi.
that gave you a little bit to talk about.
Dungeon Meshi was one a week.
Dungeon Meshi was also 1 a week. I do believe Stone Ocean for JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, not 1 a week. I think they released it in cores. It's just, you know, it doesn't stick with you. I think that was actually one of the problems. They dumped a bunch and then they ran and didn't update it for a long time. The fandom and the hype kind of died. They kind of kicked themselves in the foot there with that one.
But Bass, that's exactly why I always talk about, like, letting stuff just be, you know, not having to have, like, the lore dump at the beginning, right? Not having to have it all figured out, you know, accepting that there are bits where it's like, nope, I don't know, no one will know, doesn't matter.
And keep in mind, there are popular properties out there that do lore dumps and are still very successful.
Yeah.
Case in
Ain't
point,
that just-
Gachi Akuta has horrendous lore dumps.
Yeah, we
in
were
episode
talking about
1.
it. It's real
Do
rough.
people still love it and enjoy it? Yes.
I will say, there is a difference, though, between episode that is overall an interesting time and does have moments of, oh my god, this is blatant exposition, and here is all the lore in, like a lot of this is very classic in comics. A lot of comics have that first episode and it's like the story of the creation myth. And it's like, why do I care? You have given me no reason to care. Like, that's, to me, if you really want that to happen in your story, that's something that happens later. That's
That would
something
be
that
like if
you
Attack on
set
Titan
up.
started off with its major twist instead of saving it.
And it's like, if you want to have some sort of creation mythos you need to describe in your, you know, media, don't just open with it. Do like make it so that it happens where they're being told it for some reason.
Your characters
There's a play.
learn through the world.
Or one character starts to
use
I think
your characters to your advantage.
Dungeon Meshi is very good at this, specifically. Throwing us at God, exactly.
I'm throwing you at God.
Dungeon Meshi is very good
Do I at
for
least
this.
get a helmet before I'm thrown?
Dungeon Meshi balances their characters' strengths, their knowledge, and their lack of knowledge so well that it never feels like there's blatant exposition lore dumping. Because you know that there are genuinely characters that do not know what is going on. And this character is basically like, my special interest or my field of study is blank. Right? And
This also works really well in, say, Witch Hat Atelier. The main character is somebody learning magic for the first time. She is a student. So while other students are able to teach her, hey, here's what's going on, here's what's up with the world, there's also some elements that those other characters don't know, and that's when the teachers step in, the mentor steps in, and everything is just balanced in a way where it feels right for the characters too, because everyone has their own knowledge and can add something to the world.
I also think I think
that helps it feel very organic.
I also see something frequently overlooked is the aspect of a character just learning on their own. Owl House is really cool about that because Luce learned about the runes, right? The glyphs, that's what they're called. The glyphs, and it's like, nobody knew what that was. Nobody knows about it. She learned about that. She discovered that. So you don't need exposition because it's a new thing to everybody. Exactly, Allie. Dungeon Meshi is so good.
Dungeon Meshi is brilliant.
But yeah, the very last thing is that it's like, because another one is Tolkien. Everybody, Tolkien is constantly touted as one of the greats of world building and all this sort of stuff. And while there is a lot of content for Tolkien out there, you do not need it to read the book. You do not need it to understand. And there is so much Middle-earth world building that I know nothing about and still enjoyed, The Lord of the Rings, right? There's the new, TV show. I forget what it's called. And there's so much shit in that.
Rings of Power.
Thank you. That's what it is. There's so much fucking content in that technically you never needed. And I think that's just an important thing to think about. You will always know more than your reader, even at the end of the story.
But that's why it's also important to think about what you need to explain to your reader. Because sometimes that's where it gets tricky. Because you could be like, oh, I've conveyed this really well. The audience is going to pick up on this. And then you realize, oh, crap, nobody understood what I was trying to accomplish. And it's like, that's not an issue of interpretation. That's, oh, I had this information, but I did not convey it correctly. So that could be a pitfall as well.
Obviously, your best bet is to have somebody else read it with fresh eyes who doesn't know the whole thing. But
beta readers are very helpful.
But even if it's just you going back after a while, right? And really trying to think.
I've literally had moments where I've returned to scripts and been like, why the hell did I think writing it this way was a good idea? Let me retry this.
An honest benefit of the fact that the comic takes so long is that it really gives us enough time to, by the time we're putting the dialogue in, to have sort of fresh eyes on how everything reads out. And multiple times have I, kind of in the 11th hour and everything, but been like, oh shit, Mars, this line doesn't make sense. I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
And sometimes it's something we need to go back and fix, and other times it's like, no, we trust our audience. They'll get it. So there's a little bit of give and take there.
Mm-hmm. Comics
need beta readers?
Technically, nothing needs a beta reader. Technically, Outcast does not have a beta reader because Outcast has two people.
Editing?
Yes. Don't think the first thing you write is the final draft.
Yes.
I would never.
The first thing you write is never your final draft.
Mars and I do have the benefit of having each other, but if I was to say try and write this on my own, I would just do what Mars and I do, but individually. In the sense of, I would write the script, and then I would leave it for, a bit, however long you want, whatever. Usually you want to do it where you're, working on things in different orders, right? That's what we do with the comic. But so it's I would write a script, and then I, wouldn't
think about it for like a week, you know, at least. Definitely at least like a day or two. Just not think about it. And then, with fresh eyes, when you have not been thinking about that section, go back and reread it. Especially dialogue, read it out loud, even just to yourself. Honestly, any of it, read it out loud. If you have trouble imagining, you know, scenes in your head, do the thumbnails. And again, thumbnails are like really incredibly rough, horrible sketches. Okay? They are only meant to make enough sense to you that you can understand what's going on. I have a good example of thumbnails. Because I don't thumbnail Outcast. I do thumbnail the AU comics, solely because Outcast being an infinite scroll makes it very easy to not have to thumbnail. You don't have to plan a lot of stuff out. But when it's a regularly formatted comic...
There we go.
Yeah. When it's a regularly formatted comic, thumbnails are much more important because you need to be able to fit a certain amount of stuff on a single page. So, I think this should have the thumbnail, shouldn't it? Is it here? No? Okay, which of you has the thumbnails? Do you not have the thumbnails? I mean, these are basically the thumbnails, but... yeah. These are basically thumbnails. So this is literally, I'm planning, I'm gonna change the thing a second. Just so I can see the whole thing. This is a thumbnail. This is a comic page.
Isn't
literally,
it beautiful?
It is some words. You can see it. I like to use color in sketches. So, yeah, you took them, Allie. They were yummy.
See, consuming the thumbnails is okay. At least we still have the flats.
Yeah. And so, you know, I marked a motion that I wanted to see, a spin here. You know, this has the different people's colors. You can see here. So this is a dorm room. Again, it's just enough to make a dorm room. Then you have person in orange. I like color, so orange is Hotsun. Okay, in this case, because he has a lot of orange in the color. And it's like him sitting at a desk, and it's just, there's no dialogue, so I don't need to see. And I've put little, you can barely see it, faint, like, bright colors to show just a couple lights are on. And you can add as many physical notes as you want, right? Here, I'm planning out big panel. We have the dialogue in the yellow over top of it.
What I'm hearing is it doesn't need to be clean.
No, it's supposed to be really shitty. Like I need to stress this really hard. Thumbnails are meant to be crap. Your goal is to solely put just enough time and effort in, which is supposed to be very minimal, to get the general idea of what is happening for you and you alone, because you're not showing this to anybody. Nobody else needs to understand. And adding as much as possible. But especially in a regular form comic, in an infinite scroll comic, the spacing is not as necessary to put the speech bubbles in. Solely, I still do in the sketch, but like it's less because you can move shit around. In an actual like page comic format, you need to plan where the speech bubbles are going to be. And you put like the actual size words in it. Because you, one, have to make sure the speech bubbles are inside this like bleed line. And two, that they're not blocking or blocked by important visual information. So it's here, I see Hotsun's head, a little exclamation mark, shocked, and you see blue guy, which in this case is Avrit, slamming open the door. A little slam open door mark, he's like leaning in. And then we have a Hotsun, and we have these Avrit leaning in the doorway, right? Like really 30 seconds, like I'm barely fucking doing anything. We have, it's Avrit leaning over Hotsun. See, it's literally just enough in order to get what's going on. I have a hand that I know is on his chest. I have a hand reaching into a pocket. And then I have Avrit here holding up the 2 tickets. And so you can see, I'm trying to think of a good one. You could do this one. Yeah. So this Oops. Don't you? You should have color, though. Are you just sketches? Okay, but so this is the thumbnail, right? And then this is with the sketch now over it. See how much? It's literally just a rough layout. And see here I've put the physical, like the official word size in here. And all of that. Average the blue guy, purple guy, cousin. Yeah, exactly. I thought I had a different one.
Think of it as that quick
Here
summary you might write out before you start fleshing out the scene.
Sit on by yourself. Then, yes. This file is very big.
We do know a good deal about FNAF Bass. We did grow up on
I know a
Game
lot
Theory
about
after all.
FNAF.
Probably more than I ever wanted to.
But okay, here we go. Here's a good one. So you see, this is the thumbnail, right? And then you have the sketches, right? So we see how the sketches are just the thumbnail is just implying the sketches. And then we have the actual full finished one. So you can see, compared to the thumbnail, how you can see how the thumbnail inspired the final, but you can see how it kind of just implies a lot of stuff. Let's see if there's one other one. So good. They're not all finished. I do not have them all colored, unfortunately. Okay, so you can have this one. What's that? 1, 2, 3. Again, really simple stuff. Oh, nope. They're out of order, that's why. Everything is dying. There we go. So you can see how really simple stuff, but then this is how we get to that. See how there's even a lot of framing changing, right? Like, look at how this thumbnail sketch was of Everett holding the tickets over his face to what I did in the end. But I'm just implying the general idea of how we get it. The thumbnail
is the Goatson?
is a template just to make sure that by time you get to your destination, the thumbnail is the roadmap so that you can get to the destination without fucking up and losing yourself along the way. So that's the whole thing.
And that is
Everett is a very abusive boyfriend, so I'm glad he looks the part.
He is a terrible boyfriend.
The horrible boyfriend. I'm curious what the thumbnail of the one.
Do that, Penguin.
I'll show off all the thumbnails.
Everett's not romantic enough for that.
We got page 1, page 2, page 3, 4, 5, yeah. 6, 7. There's still a lot of coloring I have to do, so that's why the Bandit U is not out. 8, 9. You can see if the expression is very important, I might do something about it. But a lot of times I'm not doing the expressions. This is exactly personally why I really like sketching in color, is because it really just gives an amount of ease of reading. Stupid ass thinks you can fix him. You stupid ass doesn't want to be fixed. There you go. Well, yeah, that's why in Bandit U we moved from Everett to Milano. But Yeah, that's how thumbnails are supposed to be. Again, really, really, really rough as fuck. An invertebrate? Averett's an invertebrate? Is that what we're saying? YouTube fucking asking me if I'm still fucking watching? Bitch! Alright.
Yes.
Yes, I fucking am!
Every night.
You haven't taken his spine out yet. He will be an invertebrate. Eventually.
One day.
Okay. So this lighting would be weird.
What do you plan on doing with that spine, Penguin? I am concerned. Oops, I forgot to create another layer.
Yeah.
You're always
I'm
learning
glad,
something when
Allie.
you're on our channel, Bass.
That's our goal. Whether it's from
That's
chat,
what we do.
from us, we just want to inspire learning.
We do. So you guys can carry it over into your own works. Oops. Let's see. Oh, Everett, your disembodied floating hand. Let's us fix that.
I enjoy when a
Yeah,
panel gets
expand.
shaded easy. Inspires a lot of blur
A
part.
lot of blur part. Perfect. Oops.
Yeah, yeah.
that's not what I
Oh,
was
so
doing.
Mars, did you see the gay? Yeah, you did. You did see the gay.
Yes, I did see the gay. I left emojis on the gay.
Oh, I didn't check that. But you read it out. I had to explain my handwriting to you.
Yes, yes.
I
you
should
did.
write a little open captioning in the thing.
Transcript. I usually do. Alright. Don't think.
Reminds you of that bozo man on guard? Well, don't worry. We got his close cousin, Doug Swallow.
Wow. That's a lot of
There we go.
scroopy.
Okay. I guess it's time for me to do Axis. Let's do it.
All right. There we go. Transcript. The transcript? Who's buried at the transcript?
Transcript?
Who's buried there?
I wonder.
I gotta put this in gallery as well. Let's see. Anybody out here watching the my voiceovers for the speed paints that I do like one take of because I'm lazy as fuck? Oh shit! We hit 1,480 today on the YouTube.
Woo!
Yeah, we're creeping up. We're creeping up.
Celebrate good times. Come on. It
Thank
Deuce
you,
watches
Deuce.
them.
Sometimes I think they're good. Other times I think I have no idea what I talk about.
That's how I
I'm
feel
like,
during
it's
some of the Mars's
it's just
meanderings. Because
yapping.
I'm like, here I am coloring this character for the
Let me yap
30th
again.
time. What can I talk about this time? I
Oh, I
do
gotta
not
plug my
know.
phone
What
in.
the? Why is it that? Aha! Because I'm still on the opaque
Blorp.
layer. I see.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Allie.
there we
Thank
go.
you.
That's what I want.
Oh, you know what we haven't talked about yet, Mars? Because it happened so
What?
long ago at this point. We didn't talk
Oh.
about the paper demon thing.
You're right. You're right.
We completely slipped around. Guys! For those who didn't know, Bogus Red, who joined our Discord server on like Saturday, I think it was. Yeah, Saturday.
It was Saturday. Yes, because I
They
woke up to it.
are the creator of Paper Demon. They're the head honcho, the big cheese, the top banana.
The big dog.
And they know about our Paper Demon stream on
They do.
Friday. So now we've forced Mars to not touch grass by roping in being noticed.
Yeah, I'm not missing that for the world. Sorry.
We've been noticed. Yeah, it's so cool. They want to promote our stream.
Which is so nice. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like a million
it's so
thank yous
cool.
over and over.
It's so cool. Oh my god, we
Uh,
were riding that high.
I woke up Saturday morning. I was at Ori's house.
Yeah.
No, Sunday morning. It was Sunday morning.
It was Saturday. It was Saturday day because we were standing there. It was the start of our deal. So you had driven over, you had done whatever, you driven over, we were like making tea or whatever, and you look and you were like, Ori, do you know Bogus Red? And I was like, yeah, they're the Paper Demon. And you're like, they're in our server. I can literally confirm. Yeah, the 25th. Saturday.
It was the 25th. Okay. For some reason, I remember being in pajamas when I discovered it.
It's just
don't
pulped
know
into
why.
paper or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mars thought that she would touch grass and leave me all alone. Haha, no. Instead,
To be fair, it's gonna rain on Halloween, and probably won't get a whole lot of people anyhow.
instead, I went, hey. Yeah, it's crazy because I was like, they had like put out a thing.
I am very excited.
In the Paper Demon server, they were like, any streamers out there who stream Paper Demon, put your thing in here, promote stuff, we'll probably choose a select few of you. And I'm like, oh, like, I'll do it, that'd be cool. It's not like we're a crazy thing,
when I saw
whatever.
their name in there and the comment they left, I was like, okay, this feels very, like, professional, for
Mhm.
lack of a better word. Like, the way
Yeah,
they
yeah.
phrased their
Official.
comment, I was like, this seems official. That's the word. I'm like, who is this person? I click it, I see, Paper Demon, you say. Is this the Paper Demon
You know how to
person?
smoke weed. Are you really touching the grass? Are you rolling it yourself, Bass? Because I feel like if you're smoking it, it's not grass at that point. It's gone through a chemical change. It's not grass then.
Ori would know. Only because she studied it, not for any
See,
other reason.
I've never done a drug in what we consider colloquial drugs. But
Eat grass?
I don't-
I have, Allie.
don't
Have you ever had
know
onion grass? That was
if-
the good stuff when you were a kid.
well, only so okay. I was starting to judge you, Bass. I was starting to judge. See, I ate leaves. I was like Greg. Really quick child Ori anecdote. I had a trampoline. And we had at one point put the trampoline under a big maple tree that we had in our yard. And it was tall, so you couldn't reach any of the branches from the ground. But you were able to jump high enough on the trampoline to reach the leaves. And I don't know
You
what
were, and it
possessed
was
me
glorious.
at some point in time. But as a child, I made a game, and it was if I could jump and just catch the leaf in my mouth and eat it.
Nom.
I don't, Bess. I do not. I've never eat a drug.
Nope.
11T7 drugs?
11T7.
They are shitty subscriptions. I'm sorry to disappoint, Baz. I know. These days on the internet, I only have one of those lame autoimmune disorders. How could we? And a very manageable one, too, to be honest. A super chill one. The chill one. Ori has the chill one.
See, I'll be honest, between Ori and me, I'm actually more not immune conflicted, but I do have something that has resulted in me going to the hospital on 3 separate occasions.
Yeah, I don't got
So
that.
now I take medicine for it.
I take a pill a
If
day.
I don't have these meds, I will have an issue. I do take a pill a day.
Yeah, but
And
mine
this is my life.
Mine, I can be really bad about doing it. I
Yeah,
shouldn't.
I was really bad about doing it once. And then I was back in
and
the
then
hospital.
we had a problem.
And then it was an issue. So, whoopsies, never again. Now I am very diligent.
Yes, I have 2 prescription medications, and one of them is just vitamin D, because, like, kind of everyone's deficient or some shit, and every year they change how much you need or something. And it's like, vitamin D's nuts. That's what I have Dylan for.
Oops. I'm not trying to give you white lipstick. I'm trying to draw your teeth.
Well, I hope it would work, Bess, if you try it out. I had something else my brain was trying to talk about, and now I forgot what it was. But yeah, so the Paper Demon stream's gonna be lit. Remember? Oh, I remember what it was.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yes. Exactly, Bess. Exactly.
And now we have consistent Dylan.
Yes, we have consistent Dylan. Guys, it's forever Dylan days. Yeah, the allergy one. That's Dylan's one drug of choice. I mean, of course, like, you know, I take the odd Advil when a body requires. What was I gonna say? Oh, so no one really responded, and I do plan to take that a certain way, but I'm gonna ask live while you're slightly a captive audience, and that is, like I said, I learned that there was more sticker slots than I had previously thought in Discord. And on top of that,
Ori,
right
while
now,
you ask this question, I'm gonna make some hot chocolate. BRB.
Oof. And right now, on top of
I
that,
need to hydrate juice.
Paper Demon has the emojification prompt. So what better time to kill 2 birds with 1 stone again? The question is, what stickers do we wish? As I had suggested, how could you, Ellie? As I had previously suggested, we do have the option of, my goodness, my brain is dying. We have the neutral morning, afternoon, and evening possibilities. Ah, I see, Penguin. You like the idea of the 5. Well, see, my other question is, do we want to keep it as Phoenix Edgeworth Downs, or do we just want to make it a flare down instead? Now, the other question is, Bass, and I'm gonna say the answer is no, so you can spoil, because I will be surprised if the answer is yes. But is there an official Apollo Down, pixel thing? Because Phoenix Down is my own creation. Now the Flare Down would replace the Phoenix Edgeworth Down, in my opinion. You don't know? I'm gonna assume not, Bass, because the only reason Edgeworth Down exists is because of Investigations, which is in that, like, third-person view, which none of the other games are. Not even the Great Ace Attorney, to my knowledge. We like the Phoenix and Edgeworth Down? Yeah, no Apollo Investigation, so no. Yeah, Phoenix Down only exists because I decided to fucking, like, test a pixel thing, and honestly, his hair is kinda ick. Okay, so we don't want them replaced, so we'll keep the Phoenix Edgeworth down. So I feel like then, Allie, the Family Guy death pose is basically just a down. And we already have down covered. I don't think we need more. I'm gonna be honest, Bass. The Phoenix hair was already too much for me. It's already kind of like, it's just 1 by 1 pixel. No, you guys do. I'm curious to see how much in the game they make fun of his thing. So it seems like we're pretty happy with the neutral greetings and the good evil knight. I could not have a neutral knight. I could only have good evil knight. Any more than those 5s, if we do like those 5, would have to be in place of something else. Oh. Would we want to replace Blarboir with Blorb Flare? Yes, and it's the like your. He's based off the your guy, right? Like it's the your versus you are. Nerd emoji, but it's Hotsu going actually. The Averett evil laugh. Yeah, so we can replace that sticker.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
What stickers have we decided on?
I'm sorry. I just checked out Unbalanced Encounters and I got the title of their next episode is called Bedroom Surprise. Which is certainly a title.
I didn't see that.
It just happened.
Oh shit.
It's their next one. It's the sneak peek at the next one. So I'm fancy.
Woo!
It's funky.
I like sneak peeks. Stupid, sexy average. A stupid, sexy average.
We need some Outcast stickers? Okay. So if we leave... So let's say instead of neutral, we give good and evil knight for Flare. And then we have 3, technically 4, because we're going to take out Blorboir. Options for Outcast stickers.
I'm so happy to see you guys want Outcast related stickers.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Yes, Mason said Nerd Hotsun going actually.
Ooh. Okay.
Milano stickers where he's lost. Lost Milano.
Milano with the map upside down. Poor boy.
I mean, I guess it's only fair. Since we have Ace Attorney stickers. Honestly, I'm debating if I want to, like... draw Edgeworth and Phoenix Downs instead of just using the pixels? That'd be interesting.
That would give a different vibe. Certainly not a bad one.
Wait, what? How does that work? Wait, I might have just discovered something that I didn't know was possible. Hold on.
There's a thing?
Yeah, I always, like, am like, how do I... Hold on. Milano. Oh, I was also thinking about how, like, so Milano has then the cookie is Milano, right? I just cooked with hoisin sauce today. So we could have hoisin and hoisin.
Nice.
Maybe 25.
Doesn't
Out.
look right. Why doesn't that look as pointy as it should?
Out.
There we go.
Bit. Swap. Let's see. Boop. Okay.
A thonk would go hard.
The thonk? Oh, like a good, like, I'm a good thunker? What's thonk? Am I blanking? Am I being stupid?
We might
Oh.
need some clarification, Allie.
Has Mars been working on stuff
My
this
little
whole
guy
time?
is too full of hot chocolate.
Oh no! Filling your little guy with hot chocolate.
I filled him too much.
Oh. Oh, it's the, like, really, like, MS Paint fucking thinking emoji.
Ah, I see what you're talking about, Mason.
Would vibe with a lost Milano. We want Lost Milano. I mean, technically Lost and Thonk could be together if he has a map. But it, like, I don't know if the Thonk gives as much Thonk if it's just him making a thinking pose. It's not gonna be as crispy, you know, if that makes any sense. It's not gonna be as blobby. But I, like, draw him in that pose, actually. Like, sometimes. We posted in couch. The thonk. Yeah.
Oh, in the couch.
I don't think that really makes a sticker, Mason. Now we're just in memes. That we really gotta focus on, like, Discord sticker. That's the big.
Ooh, wait. I don't know what this would look like, but I feel like an Aster let him cook sticker
Oh,
would be appropriate.
that ooh. I think. All right. Now the one question I have is the Hotson actually sticker a different enough vibe from the gumshoe correction guy? Yes? Bass says yes.
Bass says yes.
Because I like gumshoe correction guy. I can't give up gumshoe correction guy. Oh, what
Your
I
gumshoe
learned
came out
was
really
I
good.
needed to... This is a test. Oh, shit. It works!
I think that's the straightest line I've ever drawn.
The Breaking Bad meme, where it's like...
Oh, is it the science? That one? I don't know. There's tons of Breaking Bad memes.
I feel like at that point I'd go for something Dr. Stone instead. But... Oh, the
This is
Aster, we need to
exhilarating.
cook. I think that's different than the, like, let him cook. Those are different
I feel like
vibes.
Let Him Cook has the vibe of both. Yes, this is Aster, but
I
also
see,
like
Penguin,
I don't know. Some of us say stuff in chat, and people are like, "Wait, what?" It's like, hold
Oh.
up, let him cook, let him cook.
You want the Phoenix Wright red string board one? That's an easy one. So now,
That
Are
already
we down?
exists.
yeah, are we down for that replacing the Phoenix down? Or are we very partial to having both Edgeworth and Phoenix down? Is that required? Because I'm very happy to add Phoenix red string board. That's a meme that's a thing that already exists that I can do very easily. And I like it.
Okay.
And you
3/4 of
fucking
guard one's
Beto.
face. I don't know why this makes me laugh.
You like having both?
Both.
Does Phoenix see, this is something I was unsure about. I put it in there just because we had sticker slots and I felt like testing, you know, because they're wearing the same outfit, you know, just being like blue suit man versus red suit man and just testing myself. That's the only reason they both exist. But like personally, I don't know if I would say Phoenix Down has a different vibe to Edgeworth Down.
Ooh. Guys. Not to distract everyone, but oops. That's not what I want. That's not it. There we go. No thoughts. Head empty.
You do have many, many ideas. Okay, right now my thoughts are... And if we're like, no one's gonna use the flare good knight, evil knight, then we can remove them from the lineup. But this is the current lineup I have in my head. And that is...
we got a pretty good lineup.
Good knight and evil knight with flare. Then we have... actually... Something about being lost with Milano. actually Hudson, being lost Milano, let him cook Aster, and then replacing Blorboir with Phoenix Conspiracy Theory Red String Board. That is my current
we got us some
lineup.
Good choices.
That would fill all the slots. If we... Well, I mean, people never really said good morning or good night, you know, good whatever that much. The kids do panic when they're around me.
Womp.
And we can add one right now.
I'm just gonna leave him like that while I color him. He deserves it. He deserves to look like a goofus for a little bit.
Easily. Oh my god, the
Say
music
goodbye
fucking
your eyes, guy.
picked up. Oh, my brain is... I know what you are. Where's my thing? I need channel, thumbnails.
That's honestly what I was envisioning in Thuse, like a Chibi Milano holding a map upside down. Or maybe looking through a hole in a map.
You've guys seen the thing, haven't you? Okay. If you haven't, I will show it. But I need a second. Outcast, I think it's Doodles. Yeah, I already have this little doodle. Which I do love.
There it
Make
is.
sure you can see it, yeah. I do love this.
That would make a very cute sticker.
I could like color it and finish it and do whatever to it. It would be a very different style than the other ones, but could work. Mao? It says map, but upside down.
Not Mao!
Mao. We love this. We love this.
Although
Okay.
it does look like it says mad.
Well, okay. I would put actual text on it or some shit. I did this in like 10 minutes in attempting to figure out a doodle style. This does work. Alright, we like this one. We can finish this one. And make that an easy sticker. But I was in the middle of trying to get the Phoenix one? Phoenix.
The Phoenix.
The question is where is it? Ah. With the shadow or without the shadow? Do we like it where he looks like a sticker but he's off the screen? Like he's raised? Or do we like him where he's flat on the screen? Which do we want?
What did
Shadow?
Waste look like again?
No shadow.
I kind of like the flat. I feel like
You like
that
the
sells
flat?
sticker vibe more.
With shadow. Yellen. We vote shadow. You know, Phoenix A flat. His ass is preventing him from being against the wall. It looks like you're being outvoted.
Maybe that was how the first
That
puzzle
is
was
true. You
invented,
can't
Bass.
spell Milano without Mao involved.
Oh, fair point. Fair point.
That, yes, Beth. I can
All right, looks
sell
like the
these.
shadow wins.
You didn't know how to use stickers until a couple months ago. Well, Allie, I didn't realize that apparently if you type words, at least on PC, you can then add a sticker, and then it can send them together, instead of having to send it separately. I think that has to be new.
I haven't tried that yet,
Okay.
honestly.
Yeah, it looks like we're shadow. I literally just did it today for the first time. It looks like we're going shadow. Edit, change canvas size. Bloop, 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 bloop. That's good. Edit. Oh. Edit, change canvas size again. Like that. On your Conspira 3 board? I mean, it's beautiful. I love when I've already made art. Honestly, this is a really interesting thing I've like realized and noticed. The videos are now of a higher quality solely because over the years of making them, I have amassed quite the collection of assets that I have made. So I can pull them out of my
Nice.
pocket whenever the need should arise. But I only made some of them, you know, specifically, but it means that every time I don't have to keep remaking them. I can just add it in when the thing happens, you know? And that's
that is what
what's
we
so lovely
love
about
to
it.
see.
Oh yeah, well, you are big. Let's fix that.
Gotta slim him down a little bit.
Gotta reduce folding aces, emotes. Conspiracy?
That was very close to sounding like a dirty word, and you pulled it back just in time.
I don't even know how to say it. Conspiracy. So Yes, the pocket of art. It's the JD and Phoenix's ass is to Japanifornia's. That's Japanifornia's ass! His large asset folder. Honestly, that's how I probably should organize them into what is the main character of the thing.
That would be a good idea.
Right? It works! Penguin, huh? Isn't that crazy? Technology, indeed. Very technology.
We have technology.
So this is actually replacing Blorboir, who's just an emoji now. Oops.
Okay,
Never mind.
I gotta
I'd
give
like to
you
delete you.
the rest of your
Upload
shirt.
the sticker.
Favorites.
Choose. I have too many folders, y'all. Too many folders.
And no organization.
Oh, annex. No, they do have an organization. It's just never enough. What emoji
Never
fits conspiracy,
enough.
Phoenix?
Anything panicked.
Oh, I was just gonna put it as a thought bubble.
Oh no,
Okay.
I hope we don't explode your laptop, Bass.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Now, as sad as it is, we do have to give Everett back his eyes. Can't look confused anymore. 3, 2, 1. Bloop. Now he's just bored.
He went from confused to, like, unimpressed.
He understood the answer to your impossible riddle.
Hmm?
And now he's very disappointed. What? I don't know the answer. Oh, that was that? Big whoop.
New sticker. There it
I
is.
agree, Allie. I like Everett without the brain cells, too. But sadly, he needs his eyes.
And he raises his eyebrows like that. What am I doing? What? What am I doing?
What? Where
It's
is the
my-
face? There it is.
My goodness. I don't know what I'm doing. He's unimpressed. What do you want from me?
These aren't bedroom eyes. These are pissed off eyes. Clearly.
Do I have to fight? Okay, let's see if something I can do easily without going nuts. Uh-huh. Okay, we're going here.
Grab some of that.
I am making
Grab
a folder.
This.
A very suspicious
And
folder, but a folder
plop.
nonetheless.
Plop.
I guess you're a thing. Good.
Whoop. Gotta give you your shadows.
What am I doing? I don't know. Zoom?
Whoop.
Oh, wow!
And shoop. All right.
These are all sketches, so they don't really work.
Experiment in 3, 2, 1. Nope.
Where's the rest
Nope.
of you?
Ah!
It's definitely less cute now. Uh-huh. You're right.
Yeah, unfortunately. There we go.
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
Complete.
Okay, we need this one. Very good.
Hand axis. Now it's your turn, boyo.
Okay. I know what I'm doing. I'm proving a point.
He's sexy but bored with Guard 1's game.
Oh my god. Nope.
We don't even know the sweet nothings Guard 1 is whispering to him. I'm going to save. Let's see, after this panel, how many left? I got...
Oh.
After this panel, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 panels left!
Nice.
Holy cow, let's go!
Let's go!
I'm taking a 6-minute break for me hand, though. Because, ouch. And I want some hot chocolate.
You enjoy your hot chocolate.
I shall enjoy my hot chocolate.
Oh god, view, please.
Ah. He must be eradicated for his failures.
Okay. If I'm being... Where's the... I thought I had one more thing.
Oh, that's a brilliant sticker.
These will have to do.
I need to use it myself. There we go.
Alright, you guys always talk about in the Comic-Con I'm doing accidentally. I am! Because this is what you get when I try! Okay? I think there's a very specific difference.
I look at those lashes.
Come
for
on!
one.
We're trying here.
That's already a huge difference.
In both senses, exactly. He's a mystery. I know what you are.
Enigma. I know what you are. Gay.
Thank you. Thank you, Penguin. See, there's no ship there. It's just he's gotta take out any competition.
It's a man very done with the world.
I will admit, though, me looking through all the medic tier Ko-fi posts to try and find any attempts at bedroom eyes, me realizing that 90% of it is Hotsun just being flustered as fuck. It's really true.
We do love our flustered Hotsun, though.
It's great.
He is a mess, and it's too fun to stick him in those situations.
I mean, you can get vinegar Mason, but wine doesn't really go bad unless you get mold on it, and then you don't want to be having mold.
You mean it doesn't increase your
exactly, Bass,
your
exactly. I would not say so. Vinegar? I don't know what I did.
I'm not quite sure what you did.
I
just know it's a you problem, apparently.
Apparently
this
it
is
fucked
a you
up.
shoe. This isn't an I shoe. This is a you shoe. What did you say?
Apparently saying vinegar is a bad thing or some shit. Or they can clip it somehow. I don't fucking know.
Internet be internetin' again.
Mm-hmm.
Why is vinegar bad to say online?
What did we not know?
AI. No, I'm not interested in AI mode.
Is it how you say it? Is that what we're talking about?
Vinegar? Vinegar? Vinegar?
No,
I'm so
see.
lost.
Uh-huh.
I'm so lost.
All right. I mean, I get it.
Oh, I get it.
I feel like the inflection would make it really weird to like cut and try to use in any way that would be implicating.
More power to you.
At that point, you're putting in way too much effort. Now I'm just
right, let me get back to this axis.
Compiling. That's the word I wish. No, that one's not as
Dang, how'd you pull that off, Enthuse? Okay. I had a moment like this happen in elementary school. We had class clowns in my class. Oh my god, we had so many class clowns in my school.
Itchy.
And it was the classic, say hi to your knee. And the punchline.
Mm-hmm.
So they were trying to get me to do it. And it went so over my head. I didn't think I was a very literal child growing up. But looking back on this, I'm like, no, maybe the signs were there because they told me, hey, Mars, say hi to your knee. And I went, say hi to my knee. And they go, no, say hi to your knee. I said, say hi to my knee. What do you want from me? And they're like, no, say hi to your knee. Say hi to my knee. I'm doing doing it. What's the problem? They got so pissed off they walked away and gave up.
Yeah. Hello, Nee.
Yeah, there you go.
No, it's hello. Oh, hello.
Hello. That one went so over my head as a child. Like, I didn't think I was that literal, but maybe.
And yet, here we are.
And yet, here we are. That was like a power move, though.
Yeah, really.
They couldn't get me.
They couldn't get you. I'm compiling all these lovely Hotsons eyes because I think it's really funny. They've all been Hotson.
I get a free post out of it. Go for it.
5, 6, 7. Oh, it's not for a post. It's to show on stream in a second.
Oh, gotcha.
This one's weird because of the arts attempt I did, but that's okay. I'll remove you if I dislike you later.
I see, Bass. I see.
Jesus. I'm a creature of habit. Jesus Christ.
I remember, okay, did anyone grow up watching Schoolhouse Rock? Because I swear
No.
in the science one, when they did a song, it was called Interplanet Janet, and it was about the planets in the solar system. They did not pronounce it as Uranus. They pronounced it as Uranus. No, they said Uranus. And I'm like, did they only do that to avoid the potential, like, Uranus
Probably.
word or joke? Like, they didn't want to be caught saying it. But, like, really? Like, why not Uranus? Why Uranus? Just doesn't sound right.
Because... Or what, did it rhyme with something maybe? Uranus?
No, it didn't.
Yuri?
It was literally...
The Yuri planet?
No. It was literally in the song. It is basically a curtain call for all the planets. They're saying, like, how's the lyrics go? Mars is red and Jupiter's big and Saturn sits on its rings. Uranus is built on a funny tilt and Neptune is its twin. But they say Uranus. I'm like, what? Drove me crazy. I guess so, Penguin. I guess so. They really were backed into a corner with that one.
They really were.
I guess we blame the original astronomers.
The original astronomers?
Well, I was going to say the original astronomers if we have Uranus.
Ha ha ha. Oh, Gotti.
Why are the space people so horny?
They're all named after, like, Roman names of Greek gods. So, like...
That makes a little too much sense.
Yeah, exactly.
To be honest.
That's what I'm saying.
Blame the Romans. I will. They should have known that years later it would be a huge problem on the internet. How did they not predict that?
Yeah. How did they not predict the internet? I can't believe they would do that.
I mean, oral tradition existed in those times. They should have known. Okay, can you tell I'm stalling on this axis very badly?
I got distracted because I think this is really funny.
I do love Axis. I do.
Okay.
His hair scares me.
Alrighty. Let's see if I can get this all in one. I cannot. That's fine.
No, I did not do that on purpose. It is called oral tradition.
I am certainly a creature of habit.
passing down of stories. It is called the oral tradition. I am sorry that the internet has poisoned you all.
This is over the course of like 3 years. I draw hosts in one way.
That is a lot of Hotes and eyes.
There's more. Hold on.
My God.
It was too many to fit in one Discord post. Yeah, there we go. Hotson will forever be flustered. Yes, this is the only way.
He's never not.
All the Hotson eyes.
Especially when it comes to romantic encounters.
Yeah, this is the one way I draw Hotson on the fucking Ko-fi. Technically, there are a few where either one, you don't see his face, or two, he doesn't have this expression. But the vast majority of them have this expression.
And by vast majority, we mean 98%.
Yeah, maybe there's like 5. Trying to imagine like a confident Hotson.
I mean, we'll get one eventually.
Yeah, and he's had his some moments. Oh my god, why are you stuck? Bios's box. Okay, thank you. Might be
Ooh, you haven't had any time to try some of those recipes, have you?
What? No, I have not. This week I've kind of been very lazy about cooking, if I'm being honest. Yesterday I made...
I know it's midweek, I figured not, but I wanted to ask.
Yes. Yesterday I made arroz chaufa, and then today I made... I attempted Mongolian lamb. We didn't really like it in the end. I think it more had to do with time constraints, but that's why I was thinking about Hosen sauce.
I see.
Tomorrow I'm making breakfast for dinner, because honestly...
Nice!
I kind of love making breakfast for dinner.
And that means you'll get to have breakfast for dinner when we watch anime!
Yeah! I'll have pancakes and sausage and eggs.
Yum!
Yeah, exactly, Allie. Yes! I guess startled could be in there. He is sassy, flustered, and startled. Those are the Hotson settings. It is a really good euphemism I'm gonna have to add. Like, that feels like something like that would be in like a Tumblr post. You know what I'm saying? In the totally pause, you know?
I could see it.
There's a weirdness.
I had 3 sensitivity levels and I'm at my top one right now. Poor Hotson.
I didn't realize how many Magnus Archives works there are on AO3 from that thing.
I don't think I got that question.
No, it's all different every time. It's like random.
I'm definitely going to attempt again.
Oh God. I don't. Okay. What's getting me is how stilted it sounds. Do I have a favorite euphemism? I don't know. Dylan makes them all annoying after a while.
I feel like you're asking the wrong people. We're ace.
No, there's definitely been one like I definitely have like in my head.
Like, I
where
could think of funny ones.
Well, there's definitely been one where I'm like,
I don't know
wow,
if I call them favorites.
That's clever. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's definitely been ones out there where it's like, wow, that
I know
hit.
you hate lowering of the drawbridge because you think it makes no anatomical sense.
It's so unrelated. So unrelated. Like, just...
So we have one that Ori hates.
That's a good one, Bass. That is a good one.
Ooh.
No, it doesn't. Just a euphemism in general. There's definitely one, like I'm definitely remembering recently being like, wow, Dylan, like, look at how creative this was. Like, I really like, and he was not that impressed. I try to remember what the fuck it was, though. Where I was like, wow, it's so good! And he was like, no. Lame. I was like, what the fuck?
What the heck was it?
I'm trying to remember what it was. I was just like, wow, it feels really clever. And he's like, this is a Tuesday. And I'm like, I'm sorry that you're a smartass, Dylan. Jesus.
Alright, I think I'm gonna base this out in skin tone and then go over the fur. That'll probably be the easiest.
Yeah, it'll return to me at the worst times.
I feel like the other day I heard, maybe it was Muujin or another video essayist, but someone used one and I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, that's
good. I was like,
what
damn.
The hell was
there
it,
was
though?
definitely, like, I very vividly remember being like, wow, this is really good. And I told Dylan, and he was like, I don't get it. And I'm like, it's a euphemism, it's great. And he's like, yeah, but why is it funny? And I'm like, because it's, like, clever. He's like, that's not funny, though. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's wordplay, Dylan. But what was it?
Battling the Cyclops? I've never heard of that one, Bass.
Interesting.
Okay, could someone explain to me how battling the Cyclops makes more sense than lowering the drawbridge?
See, that one I do get more, and it's because the thing is, like, the one-eyed monster or something. That's, like, a phrase is used.
Oh, that's where that comes from?
Yeah.
See, that to me makes less sense. At least with drawbridge, I'm like, okay, drawbridge, legs move down. Got it.
Yeah, yeah, oh, see, it too's got that too. Yeah, the one-eyed monster. Which is also, like, a weird one, but at least I understand where that one comes from. Jerkin the Gherkin is a good, like, it rhymes, it's good. I'm just really pissed off that I can't remember the one I told Dylan. And I was like, wow, it's so smart. And he was like, blew it off. Wrestling with Gordy, no.
Wrestling with Gordy.
Yes, the metaphorical beast with two backs. The one I do say, which is really funny, and it, like, caught Mars off guard in the Ace Attorney thing, but I got it from a streamer, and it was like the horizontal mambo, not tango, mambo specifically.
See, I've heard of the
Tango,
the horizontal
yeah.
tango.
Yeah, but the mambo, it has a different vibe. Oh god,
so specific.
Ace Attorney 1 specifically. Not me, the fact that I have to, like, I've condemned myself personally to eventually having to go and watch every Ace Attorney video over again in order to pick out all the ones where Dylan makes innuendos to just make a Diluendo compilation.
That compilation is going to be 6 hours long.
Well, he'll have to go over it and decide which ones he wants or not. Dylan, do you think he's not here? He could be here if he wanted, but he's not.
All right. This panel is finished.
Well, it'll basically be, I will collect them all, and then Dylan will have to, like, watch it all. Dylan is literally watching, let me back up. Every redirect Dylan has watched and cut lots of jokes from. So I go through and I pick.
He helps streamline the process.
I watch. No, he's not streamlining anything. He's just making sure it's not 80 bajillion years long. He's making it the creamiest of the crop. So no.
Sounds like streamlining to me.
Streamlining is speeding up. There's nothing streamlined about it. Oh yeah, the stickers are all coming together.
I'm glad people are enjoying the stickers.
Yeah. The devil's lettuce is a good one. The devil's lettuce is a good one. I find sweater puppies particularly hilarious. As just like
I've never heard of that one.
You've never heard of sweater puppies?
Who do you think I talk to?
The internet?
Apparently not that side.
You've created a monster.
Apparently I'm just going all the wrong places.
You're getting ready, Allie. You're preparing.
I'm excited, Allie. I can't wait.
You've never heard sweater puppies? Oh, I hear that one fairly often.
I've never heard of that.
I've never heard of hush puppies as an innuendo, only food. It was painful.
Perfect.
Bess,
now we are both confused.
Bess, there's a specific song that I really like the music of it, but I can't. The lyrics make me ick so bad, and I cannot listen to it. Never heard it, but you think you understand? Sweater puppies is a euphemism for boobs. The boobs.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah. Wow, I hear this fairly often on the internet. I can't believe
this
is so niche and unknown. If I'm looking to avoid, I am looking to avoid. Sometimes it's just the way they are. Yeah, what's the artist actually called? Yeah, the artist, so the song for me is Rule 34 by Fish in a Bird Cage. The beat, the music, really great. Literally, the lyrics ick me so bad. Huh. Can't do it. No. Stop. Go away. Okay. I still have Thonk open. We don't need Thonk open. Did everybody get their daily paper demon item from Zine?
Yes, go get your items.
Go get your paper demon daily item from
did.
Kitty.
I got me items.
Oh, I lost the thingy.
What was the item today? Blood coal. It was blood coal. I have no idea what to do with the items. Have you done anything with your items, Ori?
I could look into that, Canadians, for have I done anything with my items? I did use them to make my armor. I have used them to make potions. Because they're all for crafting and stuff. Usually if you
need to
go
craft.
to an item... I'm sorry, that's not how it works. When you go to, like, a potion... So it's like, my travel through Avant-Garde made me stinky, and so I had to use soap. And I did have a soap, but I only had one soap. But I do have ingredients to make more soap. So you can go and make soap. Yeah, preferably when I don't understand. Well, Allie, do you have a bookmark? You should at least have one bookmark. You can do any old prompt if you have a bookmark. And you almost definitely have bookmarks. And I'm going to be honest, I'd give you one.
I'm definitely taking advantage of mine.
Because I have a few. I have 6 bookmarks. So if you don't have any, I'd give you one for one you really want. But there is still... Allie, if you're here at Friday Paper Demon, there is still the spooky shop is going to be there as well. But I bet you at least have one bookmark.
Yeah, I have one bookmark, so you must have one bookmark.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
and I have 2 battle tokens.
But
I didn't realize that.
you fear grass? Great, Allie. Then you can do the spooky shop one. And then there's really only one other Halloween one, unless you wanted to do the shark onesie. The only other Halloween-y one was the pumpkin spice on
Shark
everything.
onesie one is cute.
I just don't know if I'd considered Halloween-y, you know. When Allie's like, sad, I missed the
mean,
Halloween ones. I don't know if I would have lumped that in.
Costume
Yeah,
vibes.
yeah, that's what I'm saying if you're counting it. But yeah, you have access to all the prompts.
Gumshoe and the Halloweenies.
Good night, Mason. I will admit, Allie, because of the way that your message about fearing grass came through, made me originally read it with the inflection of the new slang of the
I'll be here
Friday, I fear. And honestly, I hate it. I hate it so much. I do not like that slang. I don't know. It just never sounds right. Put it at the beginning. I'm an oldie. Enjoy, enthuse. That's where Dylan will be as well. That's why we have Ace Attorney on
Thursday this week.
Thursdays, because Dylan's also at a Halloween party touching grass. I know
the Halloween parties I went to in college were kind of hit and miss for me.
In college, I held a Halloween potluck every year. But specifically, there was also the intent of you're playing games. I will admit, I'm not a person. Yeah, I'm not a person that can just go to a party and the object of the party is just we're getting a bunch of people in one space together and we'll chill, and do what that's not interesting to me.
I'm all for standing around and talking. The problem was there was an expectation of afterward. I'm like, no, thank you.
I'm definitely personally not very all for standing around and talking. Let's talk while playing a card game. It's very easy to do. You can still talk. Or you can yell as Ori scratches you bloody and you need the bandage.
We've not played Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza in so long.
No. Now that Dylan's out of the mines, I do hope...
My fingers tremble.
Now that Dylan's out of the mines forever, and my entire game collection is in our house now, I do hope to schedule more game nights.
Nice.
Well,
I'm down for a game.
Yeah, it would be you and then a bunch of Dylan's work friends.
Nice.
But
You'll
they're
have
chill.
to remind me to bring a place for all my books.
Yes.
That's got the vibe of Flamecraft.
I will
You'd
admit,
probably
though,
like it.
my goal is to force everybody to love beans, and so we can always play beans, and so they have to make Dylan play beans because I love beans.
You're obsessed.
He's going to work as Phoenix Bass. To the party, he's going as a gnome. He's the Phoenix outfit is basically like he's gonna be Phoenix if you know at work, right? Because it works out that he can literally just be the place for all my books is new. Flamecraft is really good. It's honestly different to most games I've ever played. I don't know what I would even compare it to. It's technically a type of deck building points game, but not really in the way that you think about it. He's not going as Wirt. I'm Wirt. Dylan is obviously
different
Greg.
gnome.
Beans is my affectionate name for the game Bonanza, which is spelled B-O-H-N, because it is a joke on the German word for beans, because it's a German game originally. And it is basically capitalism if it worked properly, the game. And your whole goal is you get beans, you plant beans in your bean farm, and then you make money from the beans, and you trade beans to plant. And it's just really fun. I'm really good at it. I really love it. It's only about 45 minutes per game. So, it's really fun in my opinion. And it's a lot of just like, trading stuff around, making deals, all that sort of stuff. But there's a bean, it's called the stink bean. And so you get lots of fun things like, I want your stink. Oh, I didn't realize you wanted my stink, and you get funny jokes and shit like that. Really, really fun. The other game we were talking about is Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza, which is like spoons.
Very chaotic.
In a way. It's like spoons in a way. That's the closest I would say about it. What other? Those are the main ones that
we
I
play
really,
Neanderthal
really like.
poetry.
Neanderthal
That's another one.
Yeah,
we do pretty
Dylan was
often.
always like, he's like, oh, I don't know if we could with so many people. I'm like, Dylan, I have multiple games that are specifically like 2 to unlimited people, like, or 4 to unlimited. Oh, you played, Allie? Allie, I've caused 2 casualties in that game.
Yes.
And thus I was forced to wear gloves.
Thus, Ori must wear gloves because her nails are sharp and they hurt.
I mean, to be
from
honest,
experience.
it also hurts me when you guys get hurt. Okay.
Oh yeah. Emotional. Meanwhile, I'm bleeding on the cards.
No. It bends my
got
nails back.
pain.
It bends my
in
nails
the
back.
finger.
That's physical pain, emotional pain. It bends my nails back. I'm not unscathed, all right?
Not unscathed.
I'm
but
sorry
you're
that
not
your skin
bleeding
was
on the
so
table.
fragile. We have band-aids
Oh
for that.
yeah. Okay.
I wear a cape for that.
But do you have blood cleaner for the cards? Because now they've been soiled.
Most cards are water resistant. Could probably use a little alcohol.
You think blood is like water?
No, I'm saying that I could use a little water to take it off.
Ah, I see. My pain and loss of blood does not matter to you.
Nope. Oh shit.
Hello, Barry is Barry.
How lovely. What a Dylan juice, I guess. I don't fucking know.
You are a little late. Because that was said earlier in the in the
we're also
stream.
about to go.
Yeah.
You're about to yell at me about
are.
bedtime.
Is that why you are here?
Dylan is great at the lying games. Secret Hitler, Werewolf.
Oh, he's fantastic at them.
All of that.
I've only won Werewolf once, and I shall never win it
It was
again.
like Beetlejuice, guys. Jesus. There's no such thing as bedtime. Unfortunately, Allie, there is.
I wish. Don't worry, guys. Daylight savings time is this weekend. We get an hour of sleep
shit!
back.
Let's go!
November 2nd.
Let's go!
Let's go! Sunday, Sunday, Sunday!
Lawyers, liars. Yeah, there's a reason. I told you guys, Dylan would be like a god tier manipulator if God didn't be like, yes, but you are cursed to never lie. You're really good at it, but you're cursed to think it's the worst possible thing in the world to lie.
It balances out.
He had to be nerfed. He couldn't be an all-powerful god. That would be unfair to the rest of everybody.
Yeah, instead it'll feel like 6:30
Yay,
Penguin.
Penguin! Woo! Yeah, exactly. We'll get back to the times where you can only be kind of tired instead of really tired.
I look forward to it. I need my sleep.
I mean, honestly, the dedication is nuts, though. All I'm saying, and in either case. Yeah, and we're back to Kim Possible next week. It'll be lovely.
We gotta finish season 2 and start season 3.
Yes, and season 3 is short, guys. We're like getting through it.
We're zooming.
We're zooping.
Ugh. Well,
Dylan, the big highlight is we hit 1,480 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Woo!
Woohoo! Okay, let's see. I think this is
we
the panel
appreciate
I'm
it,
most
Penguin,
proud of.
immensely. It's crazy.
So we'll show this one off for the end of stream. There we go.
Lovely.
Look at the
gonna
boys.
finish this here, and then I really gotta book
and
it.
Dylan, we have a new sticker in the Discord.
Yes,
And other new ones on their way.
Other new
People
ones on
voted
their
tonight
way.
What stickers they wanted.
we're gonna add some stickers. We're gonna change a little more stickers. We got lots of stickers. So handsome.
That we do.
Gardwan, the guy who everyone will love and never see again.
And then he
And I will
disappear
not
into
give
the
in.
void.
You guys really want to peer pressure him to be a background character. I fucking refuse.
And I shall not write him again. He's done. Banished.
But yes, Dylan would yell at me if I didn't go. Thank you to our lovely YouTube channel members, but you guys who are being here, supporting us anyway by being here, can support us just a little bit more for free by liking the video, leaving a comment on some videos. What was today? Cold Front episode came out. Larry's in it
episode
apparently,
3, I
according to the
believe.
thumbnail. Yes, episode 3. I'm trying to think of what else happened in Cold Front. Remember, you can enjoy Cold Front a lot more now that I can stay for sure. No bedtime. You have to get up tomorrow. Don't gaslight everybody into thinking this is me. It's 11:04. But yes.
How about this? Mars needs to get up tomorrow.
There you go. We'll blame Mars. Mars is the scapegoat this time.
Blame me.
And
blame
remember,
me.
Ace Attorney stream is Thursday, guys. Next stream is
Yes,
Ace Attorney stream.
change this week.
So make sure to
Thursday,
be there
Ace
if you want
Attorney.
there. Oh my god. Yeah, Dylan will be touching grass. That's why it's Thursday. So
Yes.
we'll see you then. Otherwise, have a
Well,
lovely hump day.
Who really hates streaming if Dylan's going to touch grass?
I know. How dare he put real life people ahead of you guys? I can't believe it. And we'll see you all on Thursday. Good night.
Good night, everybody. Have a good one.